full body armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not real full body armor, but potentially. Yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't be taken. It should be fine for it to just be made up. Props quality.
Do we have a dominant plan that's kind of like coming to the surface? Or are we still throwing around a few different ideas?
Yeah, so let's list out here what our ideas have been so far. Try to move Dawn. What do we got? We got go in through the sewers, basically. What's our other ideas been so far? Lawyer stuff.
Yeah, if they have a
The orcs are criminals.
like a client room.
Uh-huh. They do definitely for cell blocks A, B, and C, and D. They have visitor rooms and things like that. Sorry, for there's not that many cell blocks. For cell blocks A, B, and C, there are such places.
Okay. Okay. Um. Are, do the can the sewers only access B and C because of the sewage?
So there's gonna be pipes and stuff, but no, the sewers access the lowest level. That's where like the areas would be big enough for you to try to crawl through, essentially, right? Like, and then up into the pipes upstairs would be are gonna be smaller. So if you were to crawl through one of these pipes, you would come out in a wall somewhere on the lowest floor.
Okay.
The underground.
That'll get us closest to D.
Yeah, that
And then we
would
can
come
access
out in cell block D or somewhere in cell block D.
I'm back.
Alright, we're just recapping our ideas here.
How do we get her out of it? In like a bulletproof coffin, right?
Yeah, have you ever seen kind of like a morgue? You know how they just have like the rows of places you slide
Do we
people
know
in and out
exactly
of?
which like coffin she's in?
You do not.
I do not. Okay.
The last prison break that we did, we hit the people with slab and got them to die, and then hit the morgue transport vehicle that was carrying them out. It was hectic.
Mm-hmm.
This would be great if we could like hack into their system.
Well, I do know a hot shit security spider.
That might actually be a good idea because we got to know exactly, where the location is she's in, which coffin, and then we have to open that coffin.
And get her out, and then convince her, no, you won't get that dirty crawling through the sewers. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, we'll fix your hair after. It'll be fine.
Wake up? Will she wake up when we take her out?
I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
I was planning on her being unconscious the entire time.
Yeah, she'd currently be sedated most likely whenever you get in there.
So it would take a while to wear off.
So we need to find a way to move a sedated / unconscious body through the sewers back out.
I don't know. We're magic. Can we turn her into like a pencil?
I'm afraid that turning people into pencils is currently outside of my repertoire.
There, maybe ask girl if have what is word? If can tell doctor in jail to do what we want.
To do what?
What we are say.
What is it you want the doctor to do? You can't take her out of the cell block. You could maybe find her for us.
Find and also maybe turn off drug make sleep.
Oh,
That
I
might
take
not be a
I
bad
take I take
idea.
it back. You would know which you would know where she's at. She is in row 2 in 8.
Okay. But
Yeah,
there's still
'cause-
probably some kind of master control where we probably can't go up to the coffin and hit a button there. It's probably a master control somewhere.
Yeah, it says in your thing that they are delivered by drones.
Delivered to a bulletproof chamber near the entrance. Wait, so is there any way? So I assume like we'd be in a hallway, just like a morgue. So is there not
So-
a way to like pull that coffin out into the hallway?
Look at your map up here. You see your map up here? This is all those cells where essentially those coffins are. And it's going to pull her into a bulletproof room if you need to do like a visitor thing like down there in that lower one. Or probably more like this room over here.
I
We
was
could-
completely backwards. I thought the other thing was below, and that was on top. My brain is
We-
terrible.
We could actually combine the sewer thing and the lawyer thing. Like we call her into that bulletproof room so our lawyer can talk to her, and then the other like half of us come up through the sewers, and we like take out the guards in the bulletproof room. You get us out of the room, and we exit through the sewers.
This I am like. This maybe work. Use bulletproof room against fucking corp.
Yeah.
So,
Because I don't know how with the security in this specific like setup would look like. Would probably be like 2 guards in the bulletproof room, maybe 2 guards outside of it, 1 patrolling around. The sewer team could come up and neutralize the guards outside the bulletproof room, and then I don't know. Lopez can be in the room with the lawyer, posing as the lawyer's bodyguard or as the lawyer, and just fucking take out the guy that's in there.
I say, does anyone have? Roll me your law enforcement procedures again. Street doesn't apply, but I mean, yeah.
4.
4. All right. Well, fantastic. What is your mental limit? You got 5 mental limit. All right. You
5.
keep all 4 of those. So I will give it to you with 4 hits. Is fantastic. There is not going to be any lawyer representation here at all. This is extraterritorial court property. She has been in their possession for 2 months. There is no trial. There is no process being done here. There is nothing related to lawyers or anything, a semblance of law and fairness. This is not the UCAS. This is corporate territory.
Okay.
And she is possessed by them.
So
what's
instead of
that
a lawyer,
for?
how about a spin doctor who is going to try to get interview footage of her to use for propaganda purposes?
Yeah, what's the most like? What's the use for that room? What do they use it the most for?
Oh, you mean the little room where they
Yeah, the
take them to
bulletproof
the build room?
Like, what's the
Um,
what's the most common reason that somebody would be pulled
interviews,
into that room?
interrogations, perhaps medical treatment if there's no reason to take her upstairs to like the actual thing, right? If it's just something
Did you say
simple. that
we
needs
had
to be
dirt
done.
on that doctor?
No, you have dirt on the. You have dirt on the warden.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
for
could-
interrogations and interviews, I could probably work that angle.
Okay. We could do an interview. Like for spin it as like humanist propaganda. They'd probably like it.
Need a directive from James Tanner just to get her out of the coffin, or was it to move her between floors?
To move her anywhere. No one is to move her at all from that facility or her cell. No one is to move her anywhere from that cell without permission from James Tanner. Direct authorization from
James Tanner is the warden.
James Tanner.
Yeah, right.
Martin Bryce is the warden. James Tanner is the owner of Cyber Security Solutions.
Oh fuck. Well,
we
I
can
mean, we
pay
could
a
tell,
debtor to do that for us to put in a fake order.
or we could just use the warden to grease the wheels and get the approval.
Probably not.
No.
Warden is look other way if we say maybe. He has not helped though.
Okay. Yeah, a Decker to put in a fake order is probably a better idea.
To put in a fake order, blah blah blah, add and put in the credentials that I give them, and whatnot.
And then who would head in to interview them? Who would pass themselves off as the interviewer?
I make a wonderful interviewer.
Okay. So I can see
possibly.
this being divided into two teams of four. Two teams of two. One with the interviewer and their bodyguard, and the two on the
Fuck.
sewer detail.
It's not happening.
What's that?
It's not happen. We are not get out of cell without take.
Without what?
And Vlad will presumably send an AR news clipping or something to Blackfeather and Lopez and Cam.
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't have made news or anything like that, but this would definitely be a rumor you've heard up in the shadows.
Maybe a BBS post somewhere.
Yeah, or something like that on like one of the
Fuck, what
a data
happened?
haven even would probably have this kind of post where this has gotten out.
I'll just give you the short of it out of character. She's famous in Seattle, a mind mage, focusing on manipulation.
Don?
And
Yep.
there's no way in hell she's going to be allowed to be conscious because of that.
Oh shit.
Well, you just also happen to have a very powerful mage with you. What a
What
coincidence
if-
that I would be the interviewer.
What if the interviewer were to conduct the interview through Trodes? That's a thing, right?
Well, we can
But-
also put in that that we have appropriate security and appropriate precautions and appropriate magical.
We can put her in mage
Bullshit.
cuffs. A mage mask or jacket or whatever.
Wait, okay, so let's talk about what's your end goal by trying to do an interview.
So we want to get her no
Out
longer
of
unconscious
her-
and out of the thing and where we are. So one group goes in and poses as the stuff, and then the other group is going to be responsible for tunneling through the sewers to provide the exit point.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna get into the bulletproof room, the sewer people are gonna come up, and we're gonna murder all of the guards and then bust out of the bulletproof room and head them down into the sewers.
Gotcha.
We're gonna incapacitate all the guards.
Oh, fine. We'll
Murder is
use
also
your
a
words.
form of incapacitation. You know, let's just not limit ourselves.
Limit ourselves. Limit ourselves only to murder.
You know, they are probably put tag on the body. And
We have tag erasers.
it's not work for all tag.
Well,
I can lend you my jammer.
Yeah, we use a jammer. I mean, I wonder if I can. Could we get a car with like a Faraday cage built in? I know that's a thing. That would be very useful. But I don't know how easy that would be.
Well, if we're moving through the sewers, I would also highly suggest you get a map of the sewers first, and
Sure.
then we can just. It's hell to use any kinds of electronics down there, anyway. So with
Good point.
some other stuff blocking things, that should probably be better. And we only need to get her to a point outside of the facility, correct?
Yeah. You just need to get her off of
Yeah,
the property to
if-
where one of the helicopters can land, and they will pick you guys up
Are we
and
gonna get-
evacuate you.
Are we gonna get a paid doc if it's like a hot situation? So like if we have them like screaming behind us in cars.
I
As
think
we
they
pull up to the
expect it to be a
helicopter.
hot extraction.
Okay.
If they didn't, they
well,
wouldn't be sending a helicopter.
Hot expressions are my favorite. So.
All right. So do we want to begin tunneling? I think that's what it sounds like we want to do.
Yeah. Do we have
Uh,
everything worked out? Get a fake order from a decker to get
No, we
her
don't quite.
into.
Because we won't be able to get her out of her actual cell except by doing it physically.
We'll get her into the bulletproof room, right?
I'm not sure that that'll be achievable, but we can try.
Because she's a mind mage, we could introduce mage cuffs or blindfolds or gags or whatever. What does a mage need to cast spells?
Consciousness.
Verbal. Really? That's it? Verbal somatic components. Get
Nope.
their hand. The word. Wow.
I can leave my body and do nasty things to you.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well.
There's like
um,
things that reduce that and whatnot that you can slap on mages, mage hoods, mage cuffs,
Yeah, that's
do,
what I'm talking about.
help, but they're not guaranteed.
Huh.
IMC in the bottom cell block D is only one door from stairs. If we are make explosion or tunnel, we can block one door, yes? Is maybe give us some time for break into cell block?
Yeah, wait. If we tunneled into cell block D, where would we come in from?
Whoever has some type of industrial engineering can roll me that, and we'll see how well you do.
Industrial engineering. Not me.
Yeah, let me just pull out my PhD and
Nope, nothing.
Vasily will ask the Neonet girl, are you make a map of sewers for show where sewer is touch on the facility?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, will do. It comes out. I'll just mark it on the map here. Where is I? Oh, let's not use green in case somebody's colorblind. Put it out here. It comes out essentially around. I think it's this wall right here. And it runs kind of
Oh.
underneath this wall.
that's the bulletproof room, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
One way.
No, that's not the bulletproof room.
Perfect.
That is the hallway. The bulletproof room is
Oh.
here and here. And this pipe
Oh, okay.
kind of runs along like that. If that.
See, I like this already.
Honestly, we could, if there's any way we can get her into that room, this extraction would be crazy easy.
I don't know how to make that happen.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We can put in an order for like medical procedures to happen there.
Yeah, because even if they're taking her like upstairs, well, even if they take her upstairs, they have to bring her to that room first, right? So we can intercept her.
Look where pipe is go. Is go right into cell block. Just in case, but if is do that, have to fight drone.
You have to fight the drone.
I am think is lots of drone down.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, make sure you load up with stick and shock. Not only is it good for incapacitation, it kills the fuck out of drones so nicely.
Yeah.
There were 8, right?
There are 8.
8 drones in the facility.
Mm-hmm.
How high are the ceilings on that level?
That level, the ceilings, it's only going to be about 3 meters. It's not super high.
And what are the doors? What are they locked with?
They believe you got in your security thing. All doors require a key pass and a card reader.
Is that something that that hiring a decker could get us access to?
Sure.
Temporary fake cards?
Or probably not fake cards. You'd probably have to get one on site, but the key pass and info broker could potentially get you even. Anybody got any info broker? Anybody?
No.
Alright. Either that, or, such codes would probably exist in the hosts. But you wouldn't want to get them before you're ready because they would, if you're having a hacker do it, because they might have time to change them. The key cards are carried by all the guards.
Wait, there's no guarantee which bulletproof room they'll put her in, is there?
Nope.
Well, we can just go through. Wait, can we go through this door right here? Probably head through this door to this room, right?
Doesn't look like there's a second door here. Looks like the stairs only lead down to one door here. But it could be covered.
Yeah, we'd have to go that way, I guess. It's still not that far.
Don't overthink
those
things.
doors-
You don't need to make it more complicated than it is.
Maybe is still hacker put in this room.
Yeah, oh, I don't know, maybe. I don't know what the decision is. Are those doors like all maglocked or something?
Yes, all doors are going to have key passes and card readers.
So we need to find a way to get through those. Or we
Yes.
could just have a lot of explosives.
Yeah, if we could also get a guard and get them to convince them with bullets to open the doors for us.
Yeah. Do we have like
Or-
the guards' patrol schedule where they're stationed around this room?
I was just going to grab the first guard I saw and ask
yeah.
nicely.
Yeah.
The,
Okay.
the lower floors do not have any guards physically there typically. Block D typically does not have guards on hand. It is mostly controlled by drones.
Aha, I know what to. We are tell hacker put girl in this room. We are going sewer. Black Feather, you are look in magic place. When is in this room here, we are explode and go in.
That seems like a plan.
Yeah. And we can get her into that room with basically any medical order. I mean, if we have to falsify one, then because they gotta either transfer her to a bulletproof room to do a procedure, or if the procedure is too complicated for that room, they have to move her to that room anyways. So.
And
then a
is
guard
in
will probably be
bulletproof coffin, so no care about boom.
Maybe. I would like to check that before we liquidate our asset.
So, Vlad,
Vasily.
explosives experience? Vasily, you have explosives experience?
I am watch boom on thread.
we all watch Boom on Trid, my friend.
My concern is we collapse the sewer.
Does anyone
Oh,
have demolitions?
Nope.
I'm a little worried we're light on the skills necessary to actually pull that part off. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I have a strong enthusiasm, but no actual skill.
Well, you might be able to default demolitions. Let me double check there. But yeah.
That sounds like an amazing plan, honestly.
Can I network up a contact? Can I network up Molder to make me explosives?
I don't know
And a
Molder's.
dummy's guide to blow stuff up.
Yeah, I don't know Molder's capabilities, but if you want to try to find a contact to do demolitions, I mean, they can definitely, somebody could make you one. You're gonna have to have, one of you guys are gonna have to, drop the bomb. You don't have a timeline though, so if somebody's got karma, you could take a few points in demolitions if you're feeling lucky.
I think, I don't know. Can you default on demolitions?
Let's find out.
You know,
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
this-
I have 1 die in it on my according to my sheet.
You can default in demolitions, yes.
So what do you need for demolitions?
It is logic plus demolition skill to roll it, and then your threshold I will set, and it will depend on what you're rocking up.
3 dice. I mean, if we have a timeline, I'd gladly take a bit to watch some like
How to
videos.
how to light
on plastic
demolitions.
explosives, watch a few heist movies.
meanwhile, Vasily will ask the Neonet girl, can you maybe find, make a bomb for us for make a hole into place? 1 meter concrete.
We do not have demolitions as a, well, hold on. Let me double check that. It's like I would look up the demolition stuff. So you want to essentially say, hey, lady, can you get us some charges and a bomb? Let me see. What did they tell you? They would not give you money, but they would give you a lot of resources. She'll tell you, what kind of explosives are you looking for?
Make hole in concrete.
Directed
stop.
breaching charges. We don't want to blow up everything. We just want to blow one direction.
Okay.
That's a good. Wow, you're smart. You must watch a lot of heist movies.
I help make some heist movies.
So she'll do some quick things like that'll come out of your expense account, but we do have somebody who can prepare plastic explosives for you.
That's what the expense account is for. Explosives.
Right.
It's times like these I wish I had a skill jack so I could just learn how to do explosives.
I mean, well, you have
How long would
time.
it-
You could learn to do explosives
long would it
right
take?
now.
I'm seriously going to learn how to do it. How long would it take?
It'll take
I'm gonna do it right now.
what is it, like a day for skill 1, 2 days for skill 2? Like,
Okay,
You
Lopez
can
is gonna
pay for a
grab
trainer.
some like bomb magazines and like head home and like learn some demolitions.
The bigger question is, how much karma do you want to spend on it?
yeah, how much karma do you got to spend right now?
I have the 3.
You can learn one
No,
rank.
sorry, that's Hero Lab is weird. Yeah, I can learn about 1 rank.
You can learn one rank in demolitions.
That's about it.
You'd have 4
This
dice.
is gonna go great.
You'd have 4 dice to plan explosives.
Yeah.
And I think we can expense the cost for a tutor soft so you can like learn that in less than a day maybe.
I am a genius. The world is at my mercy.
And I don't suppose the nice Neonet girl will lend us some wetsuits
Wetsuits?
for the sewer.
Which,
Oh yeah, I should say that Lopez is probably gonna wear his chem sealed full body armor because he has a weak immune system.
Yeah,
And
she'll
usually when you have a weak immune system, you shouldn't be crawling through feces.
she'll tell you, I can lend you, we can get you dry suits. We'll also expense that. That will take the remainder of your expense account.
Not including Lopez?
We probably want one for Dawn as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, who cares?
She can get you all
Would you-
essentially dry suits for the remainder of your expense account.
Oh yeah, we want dry suits, not wetsuits, because wetsuits work in a different way. It keeps the shit close to your skin so it gets warm.
warm shit.
You want to make maybe Seattle is clean sewer in that place for no.
Can that be a
no
quote in warm shit?
All right, so plus the wetsuits will, or the dry suits will will eat up all your expense account. So that can be provided.
We are getting those breaching charges though.
Yeah, you will get some plastic explosives. You're gonna have to roll demolitions to plant them correctly, but they are made.
All right. Do we get detonators for them, right?
Yes, yes, yes. They
All the stuff
included.
that's needed to work.
They included detonator cap.
Okay.
All right, and I guess we will also. Are we ready to go? Do we feel confident, team?
Hang on. I want to pick up some drugs that would help me plant these explosives.
You get a dose of psych from a stuffer shack.
Oh, is it that legal?
Psych
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
psych.
availability,
Yeah.
nothing.
Psych you can get at a gas station. You can get it anywhere. Like,
I gotta buy my commie in the Barrens.
there's probably a vending machine right outside that you can just go stuff a
God.
quarter in or 100 new into an AR
Alright.
thing. Get psych.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a dose of psych. And hope I don't get addicted.
Because drugs normally help you plant explosives.
Well, that one makes you
Okay.
is all about puzzle solving and makes you smarter. So yeah, it does.
Yeah. And because of narco, I'm gonna get +2 logic, so. So how many plastic explosives did we get? Like rating, stuff like that. Posting the thing.
Don't make me math it. Enough to go through a floor.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine. You know what? We can just because I've done explosives before, and it's a lot.
Yeah, Shadowrun
wonderful.
requires me to do long division if I wanted to open up run and gun and actually figure out the math for it. So we're just gonna say enough.
Yeah. Okay.
I've
So I'm
seen
just going to
Todd figure that
roll-
out one night, and I don't want to do that much math.
I used to have a character that was strictly demolitions, and that was not fun.
No, it's a lot of fun, but
I was put on a few watch lists though.
I had not planned for you to do demolitions, or I would have pre-looked up all those rules. So we're just gonna hand wave it for now. We got enough.
Lopez, Cam, and Vladimir in this group, and you didn't expect something to blow up?
I saw the list and I'm like, this is gonna be interesting for Blackfeather.
Oh.
To be fair, the things that usually blow up on Lopez's runs is his grenades thrown poorly.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're all four going through the sewers underneath the facility. We're gonna blow a small hole into the ground, right? So that you guys can get up through that. That's part. I'm not necessarily we're doing this in that order, but that's part one of your plan. You also had another part about we were talking a lot about trying to move her and stuff like that, and perhaps a person in the host or a spider or something. Are we doing any type of matrixy stuff still?
Yes, I believe we are going to see if Bashada will be nice enough to put in a fake message from from James Tanner, saying that he wants a complete physical done on the patient. Make sure that she is not moved to the higher level because she is very dangerous.
Okay.
Good idea.
And I imagine we'll want to put a little leverage on the warden and any employees involved in that just to smooth things along.
I
If
think
we
we should
can,
take the
then.
leverage with us and then do that in the moment so that they're not tipped off that this is happening.
Okay, so you wanna call Vishada? We'll talk to him.
Let's see if he answers.
Okay. He only has a connection 3. I don't think it's hard to get him to answer. He has no life.
You know,
Uh,
you know how many times Bashada has not picked up on me when I've really needed it.
Alright.
I had to burn Edge because Bashada didn't pick up on me.
Did you add your loyalty into that? Because that can reduce the number. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well,
If he
then
super
no,
likes
I
you.
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably
Loyalty
should,
4.
yeah. You probably should have done that before burning Edge on that call. You also cannot smack down anything that's not an action test, so you really couldn't burn Edge to make that happen anyway. But that would be GM fiat if they wanted to let you do it. Anywho, so Bashada, you explain to him you want him to hack us and stuff like that. He'll tell you it'll cost you 1,800. He needs the money right now.
Easy peasy.
He's got a new motorcycle. Anyway, he will tell you, this host is rating 5. That's no problem, man. No problem. Though, how about I just spoof a command to the drone to move it?
Ooh.
You can do that?
Yeah, man. All the drones are tied to the host. I'll be in the host. I have direct connection to them all. I can do whatever I want with them.
People say that I'm a wizard. You are a fucking wizard.
I am. Dude, I'm a technomancer.
You're a wizard.
Literally a goddamn wizard.
All right, today I'm a wizard.
More like a setup wizard.
All right, you guys tell me when you want to go. I'll get into the host, and then you just give me commands, and I'll do whatever you want to do. All right?
Okay.
It's like you're probably not gonna have good signal underground though, so you gonna want to pop out and text me then.
I will give you a 15-minute countdown. How does that sound?
All right, cool. Let me know. And he hangs up on you.
All right. Shall we go shimmy into the sewers?
The run
Oh, God,
gun
like
fucking
this.
explosives page is so hard.
I do need to pick up some stick and shock ammo for my holdout, just in case. Will that be an issue, or
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
wait.
I think you got a
is
decent
it
life.
restricted?
It is restricted, but it's pretty low with your lifestyle.
If you ask Blackfeather, he will pick some up on his way.
That works too.
There we go. Easy
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, stick and shock is like super low, isn't it? So I don't think it's hard to get. If not,
All I
jump.
need is 20 rounds. There's no way I'll use more than that.
Yeah, it's 6R. So if you have a medium lifestyle,
Yeah.
you don't have to roll for it.
I don't.
Oh, never mind then. Talk to Blackfeather.
I'll pick it up for you.
Is it better pre-edge or post-edge when you have 6 dice and something?
Depends on your edge
That depends on
pool.
what, and
With
what you're trying to do.
5 edge.
5 edge, it's probably better to. You got 6 dice? Is that what you said?
6 dice, 5 edge.
5 edge. Probably, I would say pre-edging because you got a higher edge pool, and you don't have to worry about limits then. But it's really up to you, man. You're kind of on that cusp of where it's getting good.
Yeah? Okay.
It depends on if you like to gamble. That's essentially what it comes down to with that stuff. All right. We slap on our dry suits, we get our plastic explosives, and we're diving into the sewer.
Okay. So, are we all riding together, or?
I think we're riding together to a place and then going into the sewer together.
Are we going to
Okay.
rent a car? Because I'm so not having you guys all get in my car with your shit covered
That's-
dry suits.
That's where I was going.
No, we get extracted on the helicopter that they're providing, and it gets all shitty.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean, we have to get this to the helicopter. And I could put plastic down, but I don't think it would help.
it's not our fucking problem. It's not my helicopter.
It's not, well, it's my car, so.
We're not getting in your car, we're getting in someone else's helicopter. And then we can
Which-
take off the shitty clothes. And if you like, I can make you smell pretty after. Alright?
Well, don't we have to drive to the helicopter?
No. All we need to do is get Dawn outside of the facility and they'll come pick us
Oh,
pick her up.
fuck. Oh, shit, the helicopter's gonna land, like, right next to it? My god.
Well, wherever we pop out of the sewers.
I am
Okay.
like this Johnson. Is give zero fucks. Helicopter
Yeah,
right next
this
to
is
jail.
like... this is like a violent... I'm can we get the helicopter to, like, strafe them for cover?
No. See, there's extraterritorial rules in play here. They can't really shoot the helicopter if it's outside the fence without repercussions. Inside the fence, repercussions. If the helicopter puts a bullet that passes through the extraterritorial magic imaginary bullshit wall, then there's problems. But if they're shooting at us outside, maybe the helicopter can strafe them.
Okay, cool. I would like to see that.
All right, back into the sewer. Are you? And you
Okay.
rented a car, or do we just want to take someone else's car?
I don't think we need to rent a car.
Yeah, I don't think we need a car.
All right, so you park your cars
I mean,
some miles or some kilometers away, and you dive into the sewer and you start trudging through the sewer.
Chem seal.
Do you what? How do you have Chem Seal?
He's using Kim Seal. Lopez's.
Do you have Chem
Full
Seal?
body armor. Yeah, I have
You
Chem
you
seal.
have full body armor with Chem Seal?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't you know I have full body armor?
All right, you have full body armor with Chem Seal. Everybody else is in wetsuits, probably with a gas mask. Okay, let me ask this: does anyone have a respirator, or is everybody trying to use a gas mask? Because gas masks only have breath for an hour, so
I have a fashion respirator.
Oh, fuck,
fantastic.
I thought I had internal air tanks.
How close to the facility can we get before we actually have to go into the sewers?
That is really gonna be up to you. So the wall is 200 meters out. So you know, if you were a kilometer away, they wouldn't see you going into a building, hawking down the wall. Well, no, you could just jump into a manhole. Jumping into a manhole, right? Like you're well outside of their range of vision at that point. So.
Fair enough, then that's probably what we'll do.
Okay.
Carrying all my weapons too.
Cam's super paranoid. She doesn't bring her nice truck. She brings the work truck
Okay.
looking thing. You know,
All right.
so that it looks slightly less suspicious that people are jumping out of the sewer.
All right. You start slogging through the sewer.
Aspirator.
Lopez, go ahead and give me a body plus willpower check. Your first threshold's 2, your next one 3, and then another one for 4.
Why?
Because you're rolling for fatigue damage since you're tracking all your shit in a chem seal and a full body outfit through a sewer. So.
Oh, fuck. Okay, 4. Was that good?
Yeah, that's good on the first one.
And then how many more?
Do 7 for 3.
Do you give any indication that you're tired and this is causing you suffering?
Yeah. I mean, Lopez is a complainer, so.
What's your
He's fucking
essence?
whining. My essence is streets.
4.
It's actually 4.15. I'm
Yeah.
actually a shitty street samurai.
So just do -2 for if you're doing a health roll.
And what's
I'm
your
not
body?
sure.
My body's 5.
Does he reduce his dice every time he rolls? I thought it was just the damage value went up.
I just want him to roll it. He's probably going to be fine anyway. We can figure out fatigue damage roll specifically if it matters. Otherwise, just get to rolling, Lopez.
Whoa,
There,
wait, hang
take
on.
2 more
fair
body
enough.
dice.
All right, take
Take
2
two
more
more
body
body
dice.
dice.
So you roll 9.
That's 3.
Do it one more time.
I'm rolling well today.
All right, you managed to knock it out. Blackfeather looks back, gives you a quick boost with some magic to get you to stop like heaving and breathing really hard back there as you were dragging.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up with my shit-covered hands.
Okay. All right, you guys get to about where you think the location should be. You know, you're counting in like distance essentially, and you get to where you think would be about where you're starting to get underneath the prison, having crawled through the poo.
And I'll try to give Bashada the 15-minute announcement.
Okay. You have no matrix signal down here, but you can give him the calculations, and he's smart enough to figure out essentially about how long this should take you. So you didn't have any significant delays.
That's why I give him lots of money. He's
Yeah.
much smarter than I am.
He's hold on.
What is the noise level?
You are under. It's going to be like 5 or 6 or 7 because you're underground. Where's my charts? You are essentially underground in a tunnel. No one's matrix stuff works, I would imagine. Cause,
I think I can handle up to 6.
well, let me double check my noise chart since you're bringing it up.
You have to exceed the comlinks rating, right?
Yes, I think so. So remote enclosed cave underneath ground for a static zone starts at a 6. And then do you have anything else that applies?
If there's anything else, we can't call them, or I can't.
Yeah, no, you're gonna run into essentially an earthen wall above you, so
Okay, fair enough.
yeah, you're probably gonna drop to where you have almost no connection. Well, I take that back. So no, we'll just say it's a 6. Just make this simple and flat. So if you got a rating 7 device, you still have matrix connection in this tunnel.
I have a rating 5, but 1 noise reduction. Is that enough to do it?
Yeah, that would do it.
I have rating 6 with no noise reduction.
Cool. All right, then your devices are not knocked off. Alright, so you guys scoot and shimmy underneath there. Give Bachata a heads up, since it sounds like Blackfeather's still got some matrix connection, as weak as your little signal is. Cam, go ahead and give me a body plus willpower check, since you have a weak immune system as well.
Oh, these wetsuits. Can we wear armor under or over them?
No, but you could have easily put that in like a bag and be dragging it with you, basically. Alright. If that makes sense. So when you pop out of the hole, you can slap stuff on. Cam, you got body plus willpower 2. I will hold on to that. That's not gonna, should not matter until the end of the run, but don't let me forget about it.
Emerald Grid Addiction is addiction 11 minus addiction rating, and you add that to your roll, right?
No, God no. It's a 11 minus addiction rating divided by 2. Round it up.
Divided by 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Round it up.
Yeah. The old hub rules were the ones you just quoted. So, Cam. Alright. Hold on to that for Cam. It's not going to apply right now. But you're definitely starting to feel it, Cam, as you're crawling through this. Like, the stuff is thick. But your respirator... You have a respirator, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. That's helping keeping out any of the fumes or anything like that. Oh, does it have a chem seal and installation? Excellent.
I should hope so. It costs 2,500 Nuyen and has no armor rating.
Yeah, but I think it's just the point of the dry suit really is to keep you more from being cold. It's actually for diving in the Arctics and stuff like that. Oh no, that's I'm thinking the Arctic diving suit.
It's for deep diving because it gets really cold down there.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so you guys start swimming up. You get to the location where you want to plop open your bomb. You want to give me a demolition roll, Lopez. I'm assuming you're in front since you know there's not.
Yeah.
You guys are literally like kind of through most of this either on your hands and knees or just scooting on your stomach through a pipe at some point, right? When you start getting close to the facility, you could probably walk through most of the sewer area up till you start getting into these areas where you're gonna have to go actually under the facility, and then you're just in a pipe of poo, pretty much on your stomach, swimming through it. So Lopez would probably need to be in front, seeing he's gonna place the charges and stuff.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take that dose of psych,
Okay.
and then I'll roll my addiction to it. See if I'm addicted to 3 drugs.
Just go ahead and do a logic plus willpower, and if you need the bonus, we'll figure it out. Oh, you got it. Okay, so
I did all the math.
Blackfeather throws up a sound barrier, looks like, trying to stop the explosion noise, basically.
Yep, that's the plan. It'll muffle it by 3 hits.
Okay.
Okay. And then my demolitions is 6 dice. So
Roll your
pre-edge or post-edge?
dice.
I could roll 11 dice, or with no limits, or I could roll 6 and then possibly more.
I'll let your team figure out which one you want to do while I look up someone else's stuff.
You're right on the cusp of where it would be one way or the other. Personally, with those pools, I would probably go for pre-edge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys just follow if this backfires.
And we will be standing a fair distance away.
Well, you're not standing anywhere. You're on your stomach in nasty goo. But, yeah.
So...
But you can be back.
And 2 more 6s to reroll. If you put an exclamation mark after the 5 normally, it'll do the automatic reroll.
Oh, I get to reroll 6s?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
pre-edge, you get to reroll 6s. They explode.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That is one of the boons to doing it up front.
Sorry, where do I put the exclamation point?
Just go ahead and roll 2 more 6s, and we'll just keep doing that since you already did it. Normally, you would put it after the 5. Okay, so you got 3 hits. That is enough to put it up there, and there is a mild boom and shakes. Let me do a roll to see if anyone notices. Okay.
Blew up a wall.
Yeah,
He
you managed.
he literally learned how to do this through movies and
Well, luckily you just basically like someone else made the charge, right? You just kind of just stick it up there and be like, press that button, you know? Like,
Well,
and
don't tell Lopez that because he feels like a goddamn.
No, you should feel like a
genie.
goddamn machine. You just blew up a basement floor.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to take more drugs after this. I hope I don't kill myself.
Once the bomb goes off, Vlad's gonna take a popper of Kami.
Okay, go ahead and take your kami. Let me do this. I think that would be enough. Yeah. All right, you got like a 2 meter square hole. Basically, it'd probably be more rounded and jagged, but you got a square hole essentially where you guys were trying to pop this
and
thing.
then Lopez is gonna take a dose of Kami, and we'll see if that.
You still have
is
2 more body.
Bad for him. Oh, fuck. Okay, great. Yeah, he's gonna take Kami.
There probably would have been
And I think
a background count as you're essentially in a toxic environment, Blackfeather, but it wouldn't have mattered. You were fine on your, it would be a -2, but you were fine on all your rolls for that. So, it's not going to matter the ones you already did. Oh no, I take it back. It would have taken off the last one on your other one. Sorry, I totally forgot to give you. Only because you're in poo, and this is toxic water, and there's probably sludge spirits down here going to eat you. So you would have 1 on your body, Lopez, but that's okay.
I have 1 on my body.
You have 1 for your body on Blackfeather's spell.
Okay.
Unless Blackfeather
That
wants to
addiction.
recast it. And your sound barrier was fine. So that background count, Blackfeather will disappear as soon as you get out of the sewer. It's just while you're in the sewer, you got a -2 for the toxic stuff. So
And once we've taken that few seconds prepping, Vasily's going to jump up, pull himself through the hole, and start pulling people in.
well, Blackfeather will have to go Lopez will have to go first. He's in front.
Lopez.
Like I said, you guys are like face to toes basically in this pipe on your stomachs. So Lopez can slide up like a water slide, jump out of the hole, and then Vasily, you can go next.
Oh, okay. I thought we had like actual walking space down here.
You did when you
Oh,
were
yeah.
kind of walking, from the manhole basically up to this spot, but now in here you do not. Also, I should have asked, how many people have a flashlight?
I do.
Okay.
Cam
I do.
does.
As long as somebody has a flashlight. So yeah, you've slid up.
Sure.
You're now up out of the hole. Lopez, Vasily is next, and then whoever Cam or Blackfeather can be, as you like.
Cam, then Blackfeather.
Let me do one quick thing. Okay, so you guys jump up out of the hole. You see this. You're actually in here. If that makes sense. Actually, let me just move you to a bigger map. This will make life easier. Let me get your tokens and move you over there. Hopefully, you don't need all
This
this
is a new
stuff.
high Psychic Kami.
New high psychic
Has this
Kami.
been done before?
They don't have anything that causes you to overdose, do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Nope.
I feel like you're intentionally getting quiet there.
No, logic and intuition, and Kami is agility, body, willpower, and strength.
Fantastic. All right. No overdosing.
Yeah, probably should have checked that beforehand.
Yeah, you really should check that
Sure.
beforehand because that's tanked a run on mine before. Okay, so you guys are over here now. Make you guys a lot smaller. You'd have to be way smaller, really. But so we're not going to use this map too much, other than you're in this room up here where Vasily is. Just for note. So all right, you come up, you come out, you all do smell of poo and stuff like that. Brother's trying to clean himself up. Cam curses for even bringing up the sewers, having somewhat probably regretted this decision. And you're in this little atrium. You get a message. Blackfeather said, "Shit's going down. Drone is on the way." And you kind of stand there for a minute, and let me roll something else.
Lock and load.
Okay.
Vasily will take a position at the door he's expecting it to come through, just in case a guard comes with it, hiding.
Yeah. So a little drone ends up delivering. So let me describe what it's with. It looks like a coffin. This drone has kind of it has his tracks on it, and it's got just a flat top, and it looks like it's pulled this coffin out, and it's sitting on top of the flat top, and it starts rolling, and it's kind of rolling past you guys, or it's intending to. That door there opens, and it tries to like start to roll over to where it's going to take it, obviously, into that room.
Grab it.
And
I pull the drone off.
Yeah, I help.
all right, you grab it and pull the drone off. You got a metal coffin with a closed lid on top.
A what?
You got a metal coffin with a closed lid on top. After
Okay.
you pull it off, the drone like stops and is just sitting there, like it's got a light flashing on it, like it's.
Oh, cute.
I'll toss it away. Does the coffin have anything I can... Oh, okay, I'll give it to Lopez. It's his new pet.
All right.
You should name
Okay.
it.
I mean, it's a big drone on the floor. Like it's easily like
Oh,
it's
it's kind of like cuddling a big dog.
yeah, it's a pretty large drone, all things considered. I mean, it was carrying a coffin that had a human in it, right? So it's gotta be a longer
Yeah.
drone.
Sorry, was it a ground drone or a flying drone?
Yeah, it's a ground drone. It has little tracks
Okay.
on it. And it's-
So this coffin, does it have anywhere that I could try and dig my fingers in to literally just pull it open?
No, it is 100% flat and smooth. You do see on the front it requires a key card and a key pass.
A keypad and a what?
Like on the top of it, it requires a key pass and a key card. So you'd have to like wave a key card and then type in a key pass.
Shit. I have a crowbar.
Bashada, can you help us with this? Get this open?
So nah man, those things are not slave to the host. I'd have to be there with you.
Okay.
Well, I
how
like you
quickly
too
can
much
you
to
get
make
here?
you crawl through the sewer, so I guess we're gonna have to nab a guard.
Could we just shove the coffin through the sewers? How heavy is it?
It is heavy. I mean, the person inside weighs, if I find her personal information, 70 kilograms.
In increments of 200 kilograms, how heavy is it?
Okay. So it's probably about 200 kilograms or a little bit less. It's a full thick metal coffin, you know.
I have body 8 and strength 7 right now.
It
so
is
I think
also
it'd
your
carry-
hole, I think, to the floor is only about 2 square meters, so you're not going to be able to fit that coffin down in there.
to even fit. Okay, great.
Unless you want to make the hole bigger.
All right. So do we just want to wait here and let the entire facility descend upon us, or do we want to go up and try to nab a guard?
Can Bashada give us or tell a guard that your presence is
head
requested? Send a little
Oh,
AR.
so when you ask that, he'll tell you like, "Oh, don't worry, man. They're totally coming for you right now." So
Oh,
they're
thanks,
coming to you.
great.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Did we decide we could bring gear with us through the sewers in bags? Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah. So you would add like a dry bag with you, essentially, like tied to your foot as you're crawling through, like Andy Dufresne style, right?
Bring
Like-
what?
Like a dry bag
Okay.
that you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vlad's gonna put on his mask and jacket and little add-ons.
Blackfeather Bashada will send back to you. He's like, "You want me to unlock these doors? Or you want to leave them locked? 'Cause you probably need to start moving.
You cut out there.
Do you want me to unlock these doors? Or you want me to leave them locked?"
Keep them locked. If they have, because we want them with a card, and they'll need a card to get through the doors. So, if they get through the doors, then we know they have a card.
Or we can leave the one door unlocked, wait for a couple people to come in, and then lock the door. Can you lock the door
and don't
make it
allow-
so and change the code so they can't get in?
Scramble it. You gotta use matrixy terms.
You want him to lock the door to keep them out? Is that what you're saying?
Not
I
yet.
want to
like
know
a-
if that's possible.
Let as few in as possible, and then
Let a
lock the
few
door
in
behind them.
and then lock the door and scramble the code.
So you meant
Or
if you
ideally just one.
you want me to take care of the drones, or you want me to take care of the doors? I'll totally lock whichever you want.
Take care of the drones. I'd rather you take care of the drones. We can probably
Yeah,
take
shooting
care of the
people's
guards.
easy.
All right, man. Give me 3 minutes. So the are you just gonna wait in this room essentially, or are you guys gonna move?
Where does the stairwell lead? Is it right into the room?
The stairwell leads into the first floor, basically, right here. To this open area.
This door right here leads directly to the stairwell.
Yeah, that
Okay.
door leads to the stairwell.
So they're gonna be charging in right into this room. So
Vasily will point everyone towards this wall so they're not easily visible, and then he'll put the drone near the coffin so it looks like it just kind of fucked up and fell over or something.
Is the room with the big
Yeah.
ass hole in it?
Yes, you're in the room with the hole.
I don't think we're gonna be
What
able
hole?
to.
There's no
Look, a drone! It fell over. We're all hiding like in the corner.
Well, they can't see through the walls.
Uh,
They might be
How
off
about-
cameras.
How about Vasily, the first guy that runs in, clock him and take his card, and Lopez will suppressing fire the doorway.
Okay, but if I am hit him, he is fucking dying.
Well, you know what? That's
Yeah, no, I've seen
fine.
that. That's true.
I'm not gonna cry any tears over that.
Wait, don't we need codes though? We need somebody alive to enter a code, don't we?
Oh, that's right. Well, wait, do we need a? Yeah.
you need a key card and a code.
and a code. Fuck. Okay, well, can you hit him like so he doesn't die, but just a little?
I am
just,
Grab.
just a little, just a small up tap. That'd be great.
I
Yeah,
am
okay.
Grab, but you are
Yeah.
have to handle others.
Yeah, I was suppressing fire. Do I have any grenades? No, I don't. I used all of mine. Fuck. Okay, I was just suppressing fire into the doorway.
You brought a block of C4, but no grenades. That's
I
just kinda
know,
funny.
right? Do I have leftover C4?
No, you used it. They
Okay.
they didn't
Damn it.
entrust you that much. They gave you just enough to
Just enough.
to get through that. So
If somebody had put a carpet down, we would have been fucked.
yeah.
So Cam pulls out a flashbang and a pepper punch grenade and holds them out to you. You want one of these?
Oh yeah. Give me a pepper punch
All right.
and flash. Give me both of them. You know what? Just fucking.
Over.
You
Just why not?
have you have Chem Seal, right, Lopez?
Oh yeah.
Did you use that? The
I
en-
could
did,
tie this thing.
do you use that the entire
that?
time you were down there? So that you don't have to make an immunity
Uh,
roll or roll for your weak immune system?
Yes, I used it the entire time I was down there, so I didn't have to use my immunity.
Good no. Okay, so I need everyone to make me a willpower plus body test. Lopez, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. I was gonna roll 13 dice because drugs are for winners.
Oh, weren't we all using the chem seal from the dry suits?
The dry suits did not have a Chem Seal on them.
Ah.
They were just basically the fluff I gave you for trying to keep the shit out of your face. Or your body more.
Shouldn't have gotten that snorkel. Counterintuitive.
Okay. So let's see how long that will take. All right. Vladimir,
my
what you
suit
get?
gonna start
You get
beeping?
7
Tell me.
hits. That's actually really fucking good, man. Give me a free piece of paper. B7. B3.
Oh, I
and
forgot my body went up too.
Cam. You
Can
get-
Cam edge that?
You can absolutely edge that, my friend. And let me double check what your weak immune system does to you.
Roll all of those dice. Now that you're talking about it.
Yeah, don't forget this. So if you have chemical protection, that also applies. It will be so respirators and things of that nature will apply.
Is my suit gonna start beeping and telling me that I'm running out of oxygen in my chem seal?
It is telling you that it's low.
You tell me that what?
It is telling you that it's low. You also all start getting beeps on, because you have your Wi-Fi's and stuff on, so you also all start getting beeps if you have a respirator or anything, that essentially a toxin is entering the air, and air quality is not
Shit.
good.
You increase
Shit.
the power by 2 for
Yeah,
me.
that's what I see.
I knew I should have gotten that internal air tank.
Well, fuck.
So did everyone... Your respirator... Okay, good. Blackfeather had a respirator, so... If you have a respirator, roll the dice for the rating of the respirator.
My ballistic mask has a gas mask in it.
You don't have your ballistic mask on. You're in Chem Seal. You got a full body helmet on,
That's true.
so you don't have to worry about it. You don't roll.
Okay.
Still 0. Okay, so hold on to those numbers for a minute. Okay, cool. You got a total of what? Cam 7, I think. All your bonuses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does my respirator tell me what type of toxin it is, so I know whether or not I should edge?
Let me see. Does a respirator identify that? I don't have it handy. Let me look at it. Let's see.
Wait a second. If they're releasing toxins in and the guards are coming, the cars are probably chem sealed too, right?
I don't think a
We don't
respirator.
even know the guards are coming.
I don't think a respirator will tell you, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see it in the description of
Didn't
it.
you gotta say that the cars are
Okay.
coming?
He told you they were coming to you. Essentially, he's telling you that they know you're here.
Then I have 10 successes total.
All right,
I'll
you got
spend an edge.
10 total. Cool. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna edge mine too.
You essentially have... Okay, you can go ahead, Edgers. You essentially have one combat turn to do something. What do you guys want to do? As Lopez can probably tell you, if no one else has it, that the reader on his Chem Seal is telling him that the air outside is toxic.
So the air outside is toxic. Let's get out of here. Like, probably now or in a bit.
Well, we need to get into that thing.
Yeah, that's the dilemma, isn't it? Do you wanna keep waiting? Guards are coming, right? I'm about to start going looking for one.
Can
Yeah,
we get out?
Oh, Bashada to tell you he asked if you wanted him to control the doors, if you want him to control the drones, and you said drones first, so he's doing
Yeah, we said drones. Yeah, so I can't go through the door, can I?
Currently, if you try, it appears the doors are locked.
What are the doors made out of?
They are just reinforced metal doors.
Reinforced.
Oh, sorry, they're
plaster?
just reinforced security doors. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You voluntarily move door off?
Can we change our mind, Bashada? Hey, remember what we said about drones? Doors now.
Doors now.
Unless our facility can punch through reinforced security doors.
So I don't want to roll initiative yet, but Blackfeather, basically, if you want to, you can submit a free action to say, hey, unlock the doors to Bashada. You can do that. And if you also essentially will have a combat turn if you want to cast any spells. And again, there's no
I wanna
background
see.
count up here.
Can you open that door?
I can try.
I would like
If you'll
to
be
see that.
allowed, maybe.
Is that one drone still in here with us?
Yeah, it's sitting there.
Okay.
I'm not sure what spell would be useful to cast at the moment. Does
Do you
anybody have
have-
suggestions?
Like a lightning firebolt storm. I don't know a lot about magic.
Do you have common sense, Blackfeather?
Blackfeather does not have common sense,
Okay.
and B has 0 combat spells.
I have common sense,
Look
surprisingly.
through your spell list and think about it. And then I am going to go ahead and I roll for Bashada. Okay, he says, yeah. You want the door to the cells? Or you want the door to the stairs?
What was
Yeah,
that?
open up to the stairs.
All right. He pops open you see a green light and the door to the stairs, and this kind of does this like shh thing where like it sounds like it's been sealed, and now that seal is breaking.
Okay. Let's go hunt him.
Yeah, I guess we're going up the stairs.
Vasily, you're with me. Who else is muscle?
You want me to come with, or you want me to stay with Blackfeather?
It's your call. I think maybe splitting the party 2 and 2 is a best idea
All right.
we're gonna have.
Because I also have a lot of new people, and I'm gonna start doing a lot of corporate jobs, and I want people to get used to how they work. And you in character would know this. Cam, if you apply an antidote patch to you, you get to roll that as part of that willpower plus body test.
Good to know.
So if you want to pull out an antidote patch and stab yourself in the leg with it, that would give you, it's a rating 2, I think. So you'd only get you'd only get to roll 2 more dice or whatever its rating is. But does anyone else have antidote?
I have a rating 6 antidote patch with me. I have several.
Do you have several? Okay. And, your character would know that if we've been infected with some type of chemical, antidote patches, I believe, help with that. Could be wrong. Let me double
And-
check. But
Detox takes effect after the bad things happen.
Okay.
It doesn't resist stuff. I
It
can
does-
bump people's body.
it doesn't resist, but it does stop the negative side effects that come with it.
I was under the impression that I could only stop the negative side effects after they happened. If I can do it, or if I can suppress the negative side effects before they happen, I would gladly go around and start touching people awkwardly.
Yeah, go for it. It seems like semantics at some point, whether or not somebody's got to start puking in their mask before or after you can do it. Yeah.
All right, so who, Cam, what is your essence?
Sorry, looking at other stuff.
Cam's got
My essence is 4/4.
Let's see what else said. Yeah, antidotes patches at any toxin resistance test made within 20 minutes after it has been applied. If you want to hand those out to people, or if you guys want to use your own.
I only have 2.
Cam looks like she slapped herself with one. Got one more hit. Brings her total up to 10, I think. Okay, do you want to
I
hand
will.
one to Vasily and yourself?
Sure.
Alright, I believe yours are rating 6, so you get to roll 6 more dice each. Alright, so that puts Blackfeather up to 12?
Still 9.
Oh man.
And if I edged my resist roll, do I get to add the or reroll failures on this as well? Or no?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say you can do that. So Cam, you can roll one more dice, since you did an edge roll, I think, too, right?
Oh, hey, I did too. I can reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll those 6 dice again, because you guys would have 2 chances if you'd done it all in the correct order.
How long does it take for my chem seal to recharge?
I don't know. We'll check out. Read your gear. See if it says. So Blackfeather, that brought you all the way up to 14, is that right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. That's going to make a big difference.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. At least it's not a critical glitch.
Yeah, sorry I talked you into that. Did you try to do a force 10?
I have to do it above the force of the power of the thing that is remaining in order for it to have any effect.
Okay. Well, so that might be a good reason to do it afterwards. So let me tell you what you guys did. Vasily, you are going to take 10 boxes, I believe, of stun damage. Oh, sorry. You're going to take 5 boxes of stun damage because you got 10 hits total. Yeah, opposite side. You will also be disoriented.
Okay.
Blackfeather, you're going to take 3 boxes of stun, and Cam, you're going to take 6, as you were all hit with neurostun after they hermetically sealed the basement.
Oh shit.
So it was Yeah, it was 15p in total. 17 for Cam or Sam. It'd be stun. It's not P. And then Cam got 11 hits, which would bring it down to 6. Blackfeather got 12, which would bring it down to 3, and Vasily got 10 in total, I believe, so you'd bring it down to 5.
Ouch.
So can I take like antidote patches off of one of your guys' unconscious bodies?
they are now imbued with antidote patch. So I think Cam might still have a few more in her pockets if you want to rifle through it.
I got a low end antidote patch.
Did anyone actually fall unconscious?
No, I'm still up.
Still up, probably.
So
some-
it's just stun damage and disorientation?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get out. It doesn't say.
Disorientation will cause a -2 for the next 10 minutes due to confusion and disorientation, unless Blackfeather does detox. So I know he's thinking about that.
I'm going to start detoxing things.
Alright.
Mainly myself first.
Uh,
And
So if you just got to do the
I took-
remaining power, it would be 5 for Fast, it would be 3 for you, and then 6 for Cam. If you just have to get it above the deal.
all right. Sorry, Lopez. You lose your +1 body.
Oh, well.
I need more dice.
Alright, so Bachata unlocked the door for you, so you guys heard that like shh note opened, and he'll tell you, I think there might be gas down there. I'm gonna shut off the vents.
You think? We're not sure.
And
It doesn't say how long it takes for my chem seal to recharge.
I don't know. Read the chem seal rules. See if it's in there.
No,
on your lab.
it doesn't say.
Okay, then I don't know off the top of my head. Normally you have like an hour of air supply typically.
So maybe like an hour recharge.
Maybe something like that. So okay, so the door is open. There's a stairwell in front of you. What do you guys want to do?
door open,
Um,
stairwell in front. I didn't hear the rest.
What do you want to do?
Lopez goes up the stairwell.
Yep,
Alright.
I'm with him.
Vasily,
We're
you on me?
sneaking. Sorry?
Vasily, you behind me? Or is everybody behind me?
I am come with you.
And Vasily, what is your essence?
Less than 2, but he has quick healer. I don't know if it applies.
I think so. I think it's all heal check. Well, no, it probably wouldn't because it's a detox. I think it's just all heal checks that it applies to. Could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I am.
Well, the edge would only matter if it's a heal check, right?
Hot damn! Alright.
Yep.
Everyone is no longer disoriented.
Alright, no one's disoriented. Fantastic.
Sweet.
Good stuff. Okay, you get to the top of the stairs, Lopez. You encounter a long hallway, and wheeling down the hallway at you,
Sorry, a what?
you get to a long hallway.
Yeah.
And
You cut out. I didn't hear you.
Sorry, Mike shouldn't cut out. You get to the top of a long hallway, and wheeling down the hallway at you are are 3 drones. I shouldn't say they're wheeling, because I think they're on tracks.
Do they look like friendly helper drones?
No, nope, and I do apologize. There's 4 of them. And there is also...
Oh, are you sure there aren't 5 of them?
No,
You wanna just
no,
check
there's,
again to make sure there aren't 6?
there are actually 5 of them. The other 2 are flying.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
So they have wheeled down. I do have 5 icons here, but they're wheeled down. You're essentially you guys are down in this hallway here, and these drones are wheeling up and looking menacingly at you. One of them is flying. These little drones are on tracks, and they have what appears to be assault rifles. So move your icons for some
Is there a
context.
door at the top of the stairs?
There is not. It is just actually an open stairwell, and then a very long hallway. All right, let's roll some initiative. Let's get into that old round of combat.
Did we decide we were all going up?
You guys
Yeah, I
can
think
just.
we did.
Yeah, you guys can. Well, I know. Like Lopez is like, I want other targets around me. You can decide what your marching order was, but I assume you guys are either all at the top of the stairwells, walking down it. Some of you could still be on the stairwells if you want. I'm going to be pretty loose on where you guys want to be.
Can I have slapped a slap patch on me, or can I do that as part of this?
Yeah,
Pass.
you could have done that as you were coming up the stairs.
And
So
how big are
where's
these
the
drones?
initiative?
They're large. They're definitely large. They have mechanically they have a body of 4, so they're probably as big as some of you people in weight and size. They look like they have hostile intent towards you.
I need to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Hey, go ahead. And you can put yourself in what sort of marching order you would be on this this track.
That was just to get my token on the initiative order. I rolled it earlier.
Oh, okay. What did you roll? 20? Okay.
20.
Cool. There you go. Pop, 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 pop. Let's get some cool matrix. Let's get some
And-
sound going on.
And Lopez goes first because of adrenaline surge.
You do. Good job to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 20 karma.
Yeah, I love Adrenaline Surge, but I always forget to use it, so kudos to you. So Lopez, I'll just move. I'm gonna leave you in order. Actually, I'll just put you down here because you don't get the cool go first in every combat pass. You just go first. So go ahead and what do you want to do, Lopez?
So I'm going to go ahead and lay down some suppressing fire with stick and shock from my Raiden,
Oh God, that would suck for drones.
just down the hallway. Yeah. So how many rounds is that? Is it 20?
Yeah, I think so. So go ahead and roll your your attack with that. See how many hits you get.
Okay. Why is my dice pool 7? Oh, it added recoil. Sorry.
Yeah, it probably will.
That's annoying.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so-
that's the downside of suppressive fire. You're shooting a lot of bullets.
Yeah, but I don't add recoil for the first time, do I?
I think you do. It's every so many bullets, isn't it? The recoil comes a problem.
Suppressive fire specifically ignores recoil, I believe.
Does it? Okay. I don't know off the top of my head. I was gonna try to look for it.
Okay.
Uh,
I think that's how it is because I've never
just-
used recoil for
Just
suppressive fire.
yeah, go ahead and roll it. And if it's not, we'll take them off the end. That's usually how it's easiest to do.
Okay, 7.
Okay, let me see.
I keep all of those.
Of course, I don't have my suppressive fire rules on hand.
Yes, it ignores recoil.
Yes, okay, thank you, sir. Alright, little drones are gonna do their best to defend as they do not appreciate being shot at. Let's see what I got for this guy. Reaction. 8, and it's at just 3. He's got 11 dice for that one. Defense, V11. What's your accuracy? I assume you can keep all those.
Yeah, my accuracy's 9.
Okay. So one of them is going to get hit, and then we'll do defense V6, defense 6, and defense 6, and defense 6.
Well, that looked scary. And then
Aw.
Lopez happened.
And then Lopez
Yeah.
happened. Okay, so go ahead, Lopez. What is your what's your base damage code for the second shock?
So base damage is 9 stun at a -5.
-5. Okay. I think that'll eat through all of their armor. I don't think any of them have armor higher than 4. So let's see how they do on the soakage. What is their soak dice for electricity? Like 8. Nope. You subtracted all that, so like 3. Double check something. Yeah, I think that's right. I think electricity counts as physical damage for them too, right? Trying to get better habit of using drone stuff. Figure out the drone rules.
Doing good.
Alright, you zap them. I think 4 of them are still functional. But they are looking quite wounded and hurt, if you will, as the electric damage shocks them near to death.
And they get, if I keep specifier, they get a penalty on actions, right?
I don't think so. I think that only applies to meta-humans. I could be wrong. You can double check that for me. But they essentially take 7 boxes of physical damage, and then the last one took 8, which will kill it. So this one dies. And one in the farthest back somehow, awkwardly enough, manages to.
Tight hallway.
Yeah,
I'm spraying wildly.
that one got hit by a lot of extra bullets. The other 4 are all up, though exceptionally wounded. Vasily, what do you want to do?
Kill the rest of them.
He's going to move forward, and he's going to take a shot at which one looks like it has the biggest guns, the flyer or the 3-round one?
I think they actually have all the same size gun. I think. Double check this. The flyer's the only one I'm not quite certain about.
Well, in that case, I'll just take a shot at the front standing one.
The flyer one has a smaller gun, but the ones on the ground, the tracked ones are all bigger guns. They're all equipped with assault rifles.
Okie doke. I'll pull out my holdout pistol and fire a stick and shock at the front one.
Alright. Fire a stick and shock at the front one.
For its.
Okay. Let's see what he's got here. Got 4 hits. That is 9 to his defense. Any negatives on the defense?
Not that I know of.
You zap him. I
Fuck.
think you only need to make contact though with electrical
Oh, yeah.
damage. So
Glancing hit.
yeah, what's your base damage? If you can deal more than
6
one, he's
minus-
gonna die.
It's 4p minus 5.
Alright, so 3. Yeah, you got nothing. So you managed to zap that one, and it goes down like the poor little drone it is.
Kill steal, motherfucker.
Alright. Okay, so these drones, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So they are going to also suppressive fire down the hallway. So let me roll that. This is their attack. Let me make sure they have, what do they got loaded here? I made these things last night, so I want to make sure they actually have guns or bullets that could do this. Yeah, no, they're good. Okay, so they start suppressive firing down the hallway. I will go ahead and edge that. It's a pretty low roll on their point. They can only keep 2 more at most, and they got it. So go ahead and give me a reaction plus edge check if you don't want to hit the deck. If you want to hit the deck, you can do that.
We can use free actions to do that if we still have them, right?
Yep, it's a free action to do it.
Cool.
Oh, let's see. That's I just want to make note of his ammo since it takes a lot of bullets to do suppressive fire. Alright, Blackfeather hits the deck. Vasily goes prone. Hits the deck as well. Cam, how you doing?
Working on it. I'm
Alright.
hitting the deck.
Alright, also
I
hits
missed
the deck.
nothing.
Alright. So that little drone starts to suppressive firing down the hallway. The one in front is going to particularly look at Lopez, who I believe is in front. He's going to take a simple action to start, like, you see his little gun, like, and then it realizes you're on the ground. It's like, and it starts zooming in at you.
Oh no.
Okay. So go ahead and let me roll. Let me see what it's got on this gun for first firing modes, so that I know what it's doing. Go ahead. I have only 6 dice. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna do it. It's a drone. He doesn't know any better. Does that really make sense for Yeah.
Maybe
That'll
one of these
work.
little drones has like a part on it that can scan.
What?
I'm saying like we need a guard, right? So maybe one of these drones have like a part on it that can scan for keypads.
Sure. Maybe. You could search him out after you kill him. Okay, Lopez, you need to make me that actually should have been at a -1, so it's only 2 hits that he got. But you need to make me a defense test at. It will be -8.
-8?
Yep.
My God. It's a reaction plus intuition, right?
Yep, reaction plus intuition -8. Let me double check. I don't think there's anything on the defense modifiers that'll apply. Oh no, you're prone. So it'd actually be a -10 to your defense.
So that's more than my defense.
Okay, so no defense, and you just need to soak it. It'll be 13p -2.
Oh, fuck. 15. Okay, well.
Let's do like 3 stun probably. So you got full body armor on.
3 stun?
Three
And I
s-
got pain editor too, so.
Yeah, so you just take 3 stun. Okay, let's see what the little drones got going on here. This is not what I thought I had. Okay, the roto drone, it's also gonna kind of center on Vasily, who I think is also shot at one of these guys. So it's gonna look
Yes.
at you. It's gonna do the same thing. I think it's got clear sight. It does. Okay.
Pardon, is it the Rotodrone's turn yet?
Oh, no, sorry. No, thank you. I was force of habit. I always thought they were in drone war. You're right. It does not go until after Blackfeather, so it's going to start, like, trying to focus on you, but it's not going to actually do anything yet. Blackfeather, go ahead. Thank you.
Blackfeather doesn't like this being under suppressive fire, so if possible, would like to roll back into the stairwell while being prone
Okay.
and get out of the hail of bullets.
Our savior!
Okay, so you roll back down onto the stairs, what are you going to do next? Or is that it?
And then I'm going to shout out, Cam, take out the one that's doing the suppressing fire. We need to get everyone back up.
Is that a leadership role?
A bad one, but yes.
Was it for initiative? Are you doing rally or are you doing direct?
Direct.
Okay. Cam, you'll get a +1 on your next attack. Now it's the Roto drone's turn. Your prayers were unanswered, Vasily. So the drone is going to do a -3 to this as it tries to and zoom like in on you with its little gun.
I resist that.
You can if you're sneaking. You're not sneaking. You're currently
Okay.
laying on the ground. It's done with sneaking essentially to resist it. So let's see what it's got here. It's going to do a long burst at you with its little pistol that it's got, which looks a little bit more like a shotgun than a pistol.
What's my defense penalty?
Give me just a second. Let me roll his stuff. Your defense penalty is going to be a -1 for the targeting. It is going to be a -5 for the long burst, and you're on the ground. So -8 in total.
Oh boy. Let me see if I have any defense left.
Sure.
No, I do not. Oh wait, no, I have 1. Hey! Slight dodge.
Slight dodge. Okay, that'd be 10p +4.
+4? Okay.
Yep, as it starts kind of popping out what almost look like shotgun shells at you. Let's see how many shots he's got for that.
Resisted it all.
Alright, you just soaked it all. Alright, sounds good. That was that little drone. Cam, what do you want to do? You get a +1 if you shoot something.
So how big were the dry bags? I guess
Uh,
it turned into
oh, I
the
think-
weapon I brought.
Yeah, I was saying Lopez managed to fit an assault rifle in one, so.
All right. Then I pull out my FNHAR. What sort of mods to my roll are there for me being prone?
There's actually no mods for you being prone as far as shooting. You'll take whatever your wound modifiers are from the chems and stuff, but there's nothing for shooting.
Okay. Then I take aim at the suppressive fire firing drone.
All right, you do that.
It is still up, yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
it has to be.
He's still up.
Okay. And I fire 3-round burst should still be okay.
Okay.
And with all of my pluses and minuses and whatnot.
So you got a B2.
And since you're doing what I asked you to, you get a +1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From his
forgot about
leadership. I meant to say it again, but then
Already.
I assumed you got it.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna edge that.
Good call.
Really?
Oh, they might actually get the -5 to initiative and -1 for electricity damage. I'll need to look that up. I think it'll be okay though. Okay, so that's okay because it's only rolling 1 dice with your -2 from the shot, so you got 2 net hits on it.
Stupendous. And that is.
It'll be -5 for the AP. You just need to do damage on your gun.
Uh, 10p.
10p. Alright. He will soak. None of that. So you blow him up. He is very dead. Still got 1 little drone up though. But that was the suppressive fire has stopped. Vasily, you'll go next.
Vasily will take a what's it called? I think it's a double tap shot. One of the running gun ones, complex action. But at the remaining assault rifle, John.
Do you just want to do the double tap for more damage? I think that might be in core, but it just gives the
No,
higher
it's
damage.
running gun.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, just 1 extra damage.
Yeah. It's just a complex action. 2 shots. Pap, pap. It's my favorite one. Alright. You can shoot him.
I can keep 4 of those.
Alright. He's only got 3 dice to defend. So you get to keep 3.
It'll be a total of 8p minus 5.
Okay. That is enough to blow him up as well. With Lopez's combined damage on him. So you just got the roto drone up. Those drones are all dead. And it's gonna be Lopez next.
So all the ground drones are dead?
All the ground drones are dead.
Okay. Let me go ahead and shoot the remaining flying drone.
Alright.
I like this plan.
Go ahead and do a aim and then full auto simple,
Okay.
which is a -5 to defense, and I get a +1 to my dice pool.
Sounds like a plan. 5, he's got
Keep all
nothing.
those.
Yeah, he's got nothing to defend with after all that. So, what's your
Okay,
damage
I
code?
think- Oh, damage code with the hits would be 18.
Alright, that's more than enough.
No, sorry. It's too much. Oh,
Oh.
no, it's too much.
Okay,
I
sounds
did it
good.
wrong. Sorry, it's 14.
14?
and a -5.
So this will be 13. That's still more than enough to blow it up. So you see this
Okay.
little drone collapse. You now there's a pile of drone parts down the hallway.
Vasily will get up, start walking down the hallway, and just kind of like rawr orc hand the parts out of the way.
Alright, just a little pissed off at these guys.
You know, when the bad guy like smashes and 50 people go flying.
Yeah.
Love is gonna turn on his paint editor just for prep.
Did you not already have that on?
No, I mean it didn't matter because I wasn't taking any modifiers.
I'd
but
say Kami
no,
kind
no,
of
I
does
have
it. Doesn't Kami? You're on Kami, right? Doesn't it do the
Yeah,
same thing?
Kami
It's
has
like-
gives me high.
Oh,
paint
high pain
tolerance.
tolerance. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
so that's why I wasn't getting it with the 3 boxes.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, you guys continue on. There are stairs that go up and to the left as you get down to this kind of hallway area here, and there are stairs that go straight. Which ones do you want to venture up?
What do we know about? We have a map of this place, don't we?
You did. I'm trying to remember now. I'm buying myself time to figure out where they go.
Guys, please, let's brainstorm. What could be behind those things?
Yeah. No, the ones.
A lone guard with a key card.
Lone guard with a key card. The one to the left leads out into like a kind of an open courtyard area. The one to the straight ahead of you, the 2 like double stairwells, they lead into the guard areas, basically.
Oh, let's go into the courtyard. I love walking into pre-planned kill zones.
So
Also,
courtyard then?
get on the comms and be like, Bashada, I don't suppose you could help us locate the warden here?
You'll tell you, like, man, there's a lot of cameras that I have to look for to find the warden.
Are we gonna take him hostage?
But if you
Yeah,
want me,
to open up the thing.
you want me to start looking through cameras, I can look through cameras.
Be cooler to actually. Could he look through cameras at the 2 stairwells that we have? Like the courtyard and the guard place.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
see
give
what
me
we're up
a whole
against?
time, I'll fork it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. He will do that. He'll tell you, the courtyard. The courtyard has. It has 2 steel lynxes. And there are currently, guards who are setting up, essentially containment, like ambush spots along each doorway.
Okay. Are there any inmates out?
There
Please
are-
start a riot.
There are no inmates out.
Come,
Yo,
come with us if you want to live.
a riot of blue collar, white collar criminals. Like, they're more likely
Kill a
to.
guard.
They're more likely to riot over the lack of soy cap in this place. I don't know,
Caviar
maybe.
quality in this place is simply atrocious.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, they might riot. I'm willing to hear what kind of argument Blackfeather can get going. I feel like
What about the guard?
what'd you say?
What about the? I'm sorry. I thought you were done with the courtyard.
Oh no, that's what he told you. There are guards trying to set up like a containment area in the courtyards, and there are 2 steel lynxes that are moving around to try to guard the stairwells.
Okay.
If we go into the stairwells in the medical area, the medical people might have the access that we need to get into the casket.
That's right. Did he see what was in the stairwells, like right straight of us?
He says that those appear to be empty.
Oh. Well, when faced with a choice between steel lynxes and ambush points and an empty room, I don't know about you guys, but I think I would go straight.
Blackfeather, you can check for ambush.
Down the stairs?
Yes. We need to find guard or we are not get body.
Well, there's guards down in the main courtyard. Sure.
Is terrible idea.
is terrible idea. Fun,
I
but
would,
terrible.
I would
And
prefer
I'll
to
like
find a.
sit down and poof into an astral form.
Okay. You poof into an astral form. Your only choice is to fly up the stairwells. By the way, just
Oh, there's no other way that I can go.
no,
we
because
had two
you would be
stairwells.
you have two stairwells. You have to pick one of those stairwells. You can't go any other direction because of the earth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
that one.
Oh,
which one? Sorry. That one. Okay.
the empty room.
You fly up that stairwell and you see a long hallway. It's just a long, gray, empty hallway. Not as long as the one you're currently in. It's definitely much shorter.
All right.
It's about
And
8 meters.
if I go through the wall directly below it.
Yeah, let me double check something. Make a roll.
Knowing that there's fab there, but the fab inside didn't hurt me as much as the fab on the outside.
It's true. Okay, then yes, you find that there is a person in that room. You see a living aura of a person.
All right.
And that person is accessible to us?
Just to be sure, I'm in this room now.
You're in that room.
Okay. Wouldn't I have come out there from the other stairs originally?
You went up this stairwell, right? And then you went through the bottom wall, which would be that one.
Oh. So we could go through the bottom stairwell and go right into that room.
Let me draw a line. This stairwell goes here, this stairwell goes here, and this stairwell goes here. And so Blackfeather came up this one and went through that wall, right? Down here into this room.
I'm gonna refresh the page because I don't see.
Are you drawing on the GM layer by chance?
I am drawing on the GM layer by chance. Let me move that to the token layer. There you go.
Ta-da.
So
Okay, perfect.
yeah, Blackfeather went up this stairwell and then he moved through the bottom wall, which was here, right?
Okay.
Let's just go through the bottom stairwell then.
Yeah. I sense the person inside the room.
Yeah, you sense the person inside the room. You got tons of hits. They have 3 essence. They have cyberware all through their body. They are mundane.
That's a
In
guard.
good health. I don't know how much more you want.
Oh, that's good. I'll come back and be like, bottom stairwell, one person.
Okay.
Cybered up.
Me and Vasily will go and get it. You guys go back and check to see if they haven't nabbed our asset, like defend. Because I don't want to like come back with the guard and the coffin's gone.
What is guard doing?
There's no other way that you guys seen and down there except for the hallway you are currently in.
Okay.
Well, I guess in theory they could go out through your poop hole, but that would be a long way
Okay.
out and around.
Well, you just come back, it's just swarmed with devil rats.
They could go out through our poop hole. That's right.
Yeah, you can put that in the quote channel. So Bachata will tell you after you come back to your body, Blackfeather, is that the steel lynxes are moving. They're moving to the inside.
They're gonna come up the stairs and flank us, so go quickly.
From the courtyard. Oh yeah. Okay.
That goes.
shit. Yeah. Vasily, Lopez goes down the stairwell.
Should we roll fresh initiatives?
Yeah, go ahead and roll some fresh initiatives. All right, you guys
Do we
hang.
get a surprise round on?
No, they're not surprised you're coming.
Yeah, I guess.
That's. I would love to say yes, except for they are completely unsurprised. So sorry, man. Nope. So let's see what their initiative is. It should be that. Alright, that was rather crappy on their part.
I'm really hoping the 29 was Bashada, but can't be sure.
I get to use Adrenaline Surge again, right?
I think so. I think it's like a very combat turn, right? You can double check that, but I think it's the first initiative pass on every combat, basically.
Yeah.
First
Yeah, for a new combat.
combat. Yeah. So you basically come up the stairs, start a new combat. So. Yeah. So you'll go first. Okay. So. As you come up this room, sorry, let me reveal what you got. This room's probably a little bigger than what I've got a graphic for, but I'm gonna show you what I got. All right, Lopez, you're gonna go first. You're gonna come upstairs. You're gonna see 2 guards in this room.
So sorry, 2 guards in the room?
Yeah, you can see 2 guards in the room, taking cover behind this like central landing. It's made out of metal, so they got cover.
Okay.
You see, that's it actually. That's all used. That's all that's currently in that room. So what do you want to do, buddy? You go first.
So I have a shot on both of them, or just one of them?
You could do a shot on both of them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and unload on one of them.
Okay.
Like, not holding back. Full auto fucking complex. I think it's like 10 rounds.
I think it's 10 rounds. Yeah. Keep track of your ammo too in your clip. Yeah, I think it's 10 rounds. Which is what? I think a negative 10 or 9 to their initiative? Yeah, negative 9.
Negative 9.
Okay.
Not to the initiative, to defense.
Defense, yeah. And that
Or-
one of recoil will apply, so but Hero Lab should tell you what your dice pool is. It's usually just one less if you're don't have a very strong. Okay. So let me give you good choice. I was trying to get something a little more energy going on. He's got a negative 9 to his defense. I think that'll drop him pretty much to 0. He has no, even with the bonus of being behind cover, he's got nothing. So you hit him. Go ahead and give me your damage code.
Well, I didn't roll yet.
Oh, well, you're gonna hit him as long as you get some points. He's got 8 to defend, and you took it all away.
So it's gonna be 18 stun at a minus 5.
All right, be 18 stun minus 5. He will take 10 physical damage, which it's enough to knock him on his ass. He is down. Here we go. I'll just go ahead and put a, oh, is that enough to knock him out? No, I didn't fix all their initiative. So, alright. I will just make a note here that he has 10. Alright, that's Lopez's turn. You plaster a dude behind the thing. Go ahead, these guys gotta do one more, actually, yeah, no, they're gonna move. Alright.
Okay, so this metal thing they're crouching behind, what exactly is it? And how tall is it?
It would normally be probably about waist height. It's just a metal, what do I talk? Like a shelf, like a, like a counter. But they're using it as cover, and so they've just got good cover behind it.
All right, so Vasily is going to say, fuck that, and just run up, flip and slide over it to go here. I don't know, he might get an attack to stop me.
Grab.
And if that's not a problem, then go straight into subduing.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Would you like a gymnastics?
Yeah, let's see how badass it is. Give me gymnastics. I also need to look something really quickly up on one of my charts. Where is my
It is 6 badass.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So let me pause, because that might change something you do. The Seal Lynxes go before you. They are super fast. And they are essentially running. So it may change what you want to do, but we'll hold on to that what's going to be super badass. The Steel Link shows up here. It's got a machine gun on its back, and it's got Lopez in its sights.
Is it shooting him?
It is going to try to shoot him. I just need to do. I'm gonna roll
This is
its.
because I killed all those other drones. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad about that. I didn't realize how fast they were. I thought it was gonna take them longer to get around there, but it will not. So it's technically considered running, so it's gonna be a little bit worse off for shooting. It's not very smart. It doesn't really get what it probably should optimize here to do, so it's actually just going to do this. It's going to roll 5 dice. Be -2. I shouldn't have done that there. Let me click the steel links and actually do this right. That will make my life easier. And -2. Oh god, I may have crashed the API. Anyway, Lopez, go ahead and give me a defense check while I'm fixing this. You really just have to beat a threshold of 3 because that's what its accuracy is gonna be maxed at, even if it does get a good hit on you. So go ahead and give me a defense test. It's just a -2 for your defense.
Sorry. Wait. Defense. This is reaction plus intuition, right?
Yeah, reaction with intuition. Even if we took the last 2 off, you still get 3 hits. So you're gonna have 4 on it. It's not gonna be able to get you as it shoots out this liquid that just sort of coats the front of your full body armor and just starts it's very clear and just starts running down your full body armor. It's almost like
Cool.
It's almost like a gel that is coating the front of your outfit. It does not do anything to you.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so obviously, if you want to be a badass and jump over that thing, you absolutely can. And it looks like you got a lot on a gymnastics, so it would be really cool.
You have thrown, or I am get. He says this is Lopez.
Is what? I'm sorry. I got distracted for a second. Somebody came in.
Yeah, so this drone is a walker kind of drone. It's got a squirt gun that it just shot at Lopez and covered him in this nasty gel, and it also does have on the back of it as well mounted a medium machine gun.
Oh. Okay. That's not good.
You are get drone, or I am get drone.
I am get drone.
So yeah, ninja flips, slides, and then trying to grab this guy. Only I'm going to go on the other side of him because drone.
Okay. You drone. Alright, and you were going to actually try to grab him, right? Get him.
Yeah, going into subduing. Just checking my dice.
Okay.
Oh, do I get any bonuses from the cool slide?
No, it looked
Get an edge back, get an edge
badass.
back.
And you are now on the other side of his defense, so he's no longer getting a bonus for his cover. You've kind of negated that.
5 hits on the martial arts to grab.
I'll give you an edge back for that cool slide because I need to get better at doing that. So no bonuses to your cool grab, but you can have an edge back for being badass.
Hey.
Let's see. All right, 6. Does he got anything to try to stave this off a little bit? Try to help himself out? No, he doesn't. All right, so. We get 5 net hits on him.
He is subdued and can't do anything except try and escape, or mental actions or whatnot.
I believe there's more to it than that. It's 5 plus what's your strength?
Oh yeah, 5 plus my strength, which is right now 11. So if 16 is more than his physical limit,
Yeah,
I got him.
16 is definitely more than physical limit. He has a pretty high physical limit. He looks way bigger than any human has any right to be. But yes, hey, you
Probably a filthy orc.
well, he
hey.
looks like a human, but that's fair. I guess he is actually he's a little bit bigger, I think, than Vasily, maybe. No, he's a little bit body-wise, weight-wise smaller, but looks about as strong as him.
All right, well, that's my turn.
That's your turn. You got this guy in us doing action. Blackfeather, what do you want to do?
Going to reach out, put my hand on Cam's shoulder, and be like, "Good job taking care of the drone. We should probably go help them. It sounds exciting down there." And Cam gets +2 and +1d6 on her initiative.
So much magic. So it's +2 and 1d6, so you can roll the other d6 Cam or Black Feather, whichever you prefer, and I will up your initiative. You need some other good. What do we got here? What's this? Oh no, what's this do?
But wait, if you increased her initiative, then she went before you could increase her initiative.
Oh god, not the paradox. Alright, Cam, it's gonna be yours.
All right, let's go then. So Cam moves toward the stairs and up them as far. Yeah, I'm not sure what the distance here is.
It's a little loose. You guys could have been a little bit closer too before you went up the stairs. I don't know that you had a reason to stay super far back, 10 meters from the stairwell. So we'll say
All right.
it's about 4 in the room, and if you kind of went from where Black Feathers is, it would be probably about 8 to 10. What's your route at?
Let's call it 8.
All right, 8's a nice convenient number. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's go with 8.
8 is a very nice number. Okay,
I'm,
cool.
I'm keeping an eye out at the top of the hallway. That's my contribution.
Okay, that's good. That's fair.
To the top of the stairs.
Yep, you can run up the top of the stairs. You have visual of the guy who's currently being grappled by Vasily. You also see a steel lynx with a machine gun and a squirt gun.
And Vasily is hugging a guy aggressively.
Hugging a guy aggressively.
Lopez is wiping goo off the front of his suit.
Mechanically, if
Don't
you
ask.
shoot at the one Vasily's got, you have a chance of hitting him, but the dude he's holding has a -5 to his dodge, so...
But the dude he's holding is also not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. It's just it makes him easier to shoot when your teammate has got him in a grapple.
I do not want to kill that guy.
Is,
So,
is the other guy unconscious? The one I shot?
No, but he is. You can't see him. You don't know. He's on the other side of that counter, laying on the ground.
I pumped like 18 stun into that guy, so.
He soaked it. He gets to soak, man. Go ahead. What do you want to do, Cam?
I can take aim and fire a 3-round burst, and that's what I do.
Okay. Guard or drone?
At the drone.
All right, drone stuff. 3-round burst is a -2 on his part. All right. Oh wait, that's totally doing that wrong. That's okay. I'll stick with it for now. 1. Okay, you get 3 net hits.
Which puts me at 13p -2.
-2. Alright, it takes 13 damage, which is enough to break it. So this is drone just start powering down. It's like, and kind of collapse to the ground.
What'd you shoot it with?
By FFR.
Thor's hammer.
Regular,
Yeah, it's just
regular ammo.
regular ammo.
Yeah.
Alright, guards get to go. One guard is down. He sees his teammate being grappled by this big orc. He's scared to shoot into combat. So he is going to start crawling away. Let's see how far it is. And let's say we'll half his run speed.
Aww.
He's scared, man. You've harmed him. He can make it. Even a half his
So bad
a half
for the
his
Humanist affiliated security guard.
at half his speed, you just see him, Lopez, crawl out the side of the room and, like, onto the other side of the wall, basically. This other guard, though, who is going to try to shoot at Vasily, who's got a hold of his
Oh,
buddy.
shit.
He's probably going to
Oh, no.
regret this, but we'll find out.
Can I claim any kind of cover?
You're gonna... No, he's gonna lean around and very carefully take aim and try to shoot you as to not hit his teammate. It was a good call. He would have thrown a grenade in that room otherwise. So he's got a gun. Let's see. So let me see what he's got here for his defense on you. You will take a -8 to your initiative as he starts firing a submachine gun at you, actually. That's,
Oh, at -8?
that's totally not the pistol I have in hand. He's got a pistol in hand. He should have his submachine gun out, but that's not what I rolled, so I'm gonna live with it. Yeah, it'll be a No, he took aim and took the bonus for that. It was a -5. -5. Semi-automatic burst. -2. You're in melee combat. -3. So it's a negative.
Then I got 3 hits if it was a -5.
Okay. He can only keep 4, so you got 1 net hit on you. So it's 10p -4. Oh wait, is that -4? No, it's +4. It's actually +4 for that sick.
Is that like flechette rounds?
Yeah, they're using those little Ares pistols that are actually more like a shotgun. I
My
fire
jacket
flechette
catches it again.
Alright, your jacket catches it again. He panics and starts screaming something into his microphone. Essentially, they're in here. Alright, drone stuff. Drone is moving. Don't worry about that drone.
Yell or Zet at him. He himself.
He will not understand what you're saying. That steel lynx is broken. This one is not. I'm gonna move that one because it's this one's not. It's gonna just like you see it move in and like and just pushes the other one out of the way, and then is going to actually fire at Lopez.
Come on, man. I got drone blood on me.
Yeah, you do. Let me double check to make sure I understand how this works because this is a first for me. So it will be 12 dice, I think. Double check what that is. Oh well, okay. Yeah, it'll be 12 dice then for his attack. Alright, he gets to keep all of those, so give me your reaction plus your intuition, Lopez. No negatives for your defense.
Done.
Oh.
Win that.
Nice. Alright, all of these machine gun rounds start beating into your full body armor and going all the way around you, but no damage to you, sir. As you see the little minigun start spin up.
Neo that shit.
Alright, I think actually Cam goes first. Let me check Lopez's. Nope. You guys are... Yep, Lopez, you go next.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna aim and full auto simple at that steel link.
Alright, you full auto simple at that steel lynx. Which I think is -5?
-5, it says. And I also think it's 7 bullets.
I think it's 6 still, this is not.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's okay. Go ahead and roll it up. It's a -5.
So that's 6 hits.
Alright. I don't think it's worth it for this guy to hit. She doesn't have enough to survive it if you do. So you managed to hit it. You have 5 net hits.
5 net, so that's gonna be a 14 stun at a -5.
Alright. And
And
you're...
stun counts for double on drones
Yeah,
or
you...
something?
Nah, you're using second shock though, right? Yeah. It's the
Was
elect...
it? Yeah,
you're-
second
use
shock.
it. Yeah, it's the electrical damage that we really care about with stick of shock. I don't know if I did these guys' armor right earlier. So, can you type it in there? 14 minus... Let me actually roll his soak like this. 14 minus 5 for second shock, I think, as a base of. So we'll take 8 damage. It's still up, but it's looking wounded. Yeah, you do
Wow.
half that in
it
matrix
would-
damage, essentially, so it takes like 4 matrix damage, and then it also takes 8 points of physical damage to its... I believe is how it works. I naturally should have looked up electric damage on drones as soon as I knew you were going to be fighting them. But you did a lot of...
Finish it off, Cam.
Yeah, you did a lot of damage to it. It's looking very wounded. Cam, what do you want to do?
Take aim at the drone and try and finish it off.
Yeah, alright, take aim at the drone, try to finish it off.
Keep taking my drone kills.
What's your...
Well, maybe not.
What's the negatives on it?
-2?
-2? Okay. Let's do defense. It's been attacked once before. I forgot that it's supposed to be running, but I haven't been counting that in either direction, so we'll forget about it. 7d6. Let me double check that to make sure I didn't cheat you there. It'd be -3 for its defense. Yep, that'd be right. You tied it. What ammo do you have in it? You just have regular ammo though, right?
Regular.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah,
just
yeah.
regular.
that pings off of it and doesn't manage to do any damage to it, unfortunately. Vasily, what do you want to do? What are you feeling? You got one guy shooting at you, you got other dude in a grapple.
Well, the rules for subduing don't specifically say I can do this, but in this situation, can I pick this guy I'm grappling up and start walking away with him?
Huh. So in the rules, very specifically, that would be more of a clinch, because subduing is all about holding someone in one's kind of, you're isolated to one spot, and clinch is very specifically lets you move with them.
Yeah, even that would be pretty slow though.
Yeah. So he's obviously gonna try to resist you if you try to move him. Let's see how we can do that. I like the idea, unless you have something else you wanted to do.
If I can't move him, I'm just gonna try and get a better grip.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and roll for a better grip and get a hold of him.
Oh, but I can't move him?
You can't move him. I say very specifically that's clinch. The martial art clinch will let you move people around. That's kind of what it's good for. I believe.
Fair enough. That's a little dangerous though.
Yeah. Maybe learn some Krav
9
Maga.
hits. I think he opposes it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's an oppose, but you essentially are gonna get a stronger hold on him. You also get a +2 for superior position, though I assume 9 hits probably
Okay.
is pretty close to your thing. You took it? Okay, you're good. So he's considered prone. He gets a -2 to his defense, which should be 4 dice. Yeah, so you managed to get an even stronger hold on this guy. He is not gonna be able to break free from you. He's not that strong.
All right, and as a free action, I'll send a DNI to Cam saying, "We're going to need a grenade soon."
Okay.
And that's it.
Blackfeather, what do you want to do?
I want to saunter around the stairs, pop my head down, see the drone, take aim, and fire my piddly little taser.
Are you trying to get up with Cam and Lopez, basically, to take aim?
Yeah, behind Cam if possible.
Okay.
I think he wants to stay at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Do you want to try my gun?
Yeah, you can do that. You can get up there, push Cam out of the way a little bit, and try to shoot around her. Let's see. Defense for drone. Let's see. It is. It's been attacked, I think, twice before. Is there any negative for your guns shots?
It's a taser.
Ooh, but if the taser still can do a 3-round burst, I think, right? Can't one of them do? If it's a single shot, just tell me that. Yeah.
Single shot.
All right. That's enough to tag it. Will probably be enough to knock him down. Let's roll this. So it could be. Oh, it'll be 10 minus 5. So yeah, that's enough to knock it out. Your taser stole the kill on the drone. The steel links collapses there.
Alright, we got the guy we need.
Alright.
Let's secure the place and get the hell out of here.
Oh, I forgot there's
Okay.
still one little dude there. But unless you guys are gonna
I don't think.
unless you guys are gonna stop him, this guy is going to run away. So-
Oh.
so you-
Whatever. I
yeah.
don't-
Unless somebody's gonna stop him, he's gonna run away because this team is not doing well. Vasily still has a good grip on a conscious guard, though. If you wanna.
Great. You know what? Lopez is gonna activate his skimmers real quick,
Mhm.
pop out of the hallway, and see what's going on with this guy. Just real quick. Is he still crawling?
Yeah, he's still crawling away slowly.
Pull in his head.
All right, what do you got for ammo? You still need to take a shot?
I'll pull out my my rifle has second shot, but I'll pull out my Crusader, and that has a PDS.
Okay.
Just finish him off.
All right, yeah, no, you can pop him in the back of the head and kill him. I'm not gonna roll for that.
Yeah.
You also, I think that triggers your. Oh no, you didn't edit. Say rebels. I very specifically was looking at your rebels and murder, but it's okay.
Oh, do I have?
that's,
edge it.
that's okay.
I just got it. That's fine.
Yeah, you would really just be spinning an edge to use an edge, which wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to gain an edge. So you guys, Vasily, you technically can't move when you're grappling somebody, but since we're kind of out of combat for the second, if you want to pull him off now, you can by all means. Or if somebody wants to roll an intimidation on him to get him under control, we can rock that option.
I mean, I just shot his friend in the back of the head. Is
He
that
didn't see
intimidation?
that. You're out in the
So how
hallway.
many
I
bonus
mean,
dice
I'm
do I
sure-
get for
I mean-
intimidation?
sure that
He saw his friend crawl out the door, and then I followed him, and here's a single gunshot.
Yeah, no, there's definitely that. If somebody wants to give me
Make it into a teamwork test.
Yeah, if somebody wants to give me an intimidation roll, by all means, you can do it. Let me pull out that table. You got
Gun, like, blow it.
all the modifiers. Let's do 6, 8, 10. Even though you're not quite causing him physical pain, have you caused that by physical pain? You're not. Are you gonna cause him physical pain, Vasily?
I mean, it's a grapple that can be like a joint lock. That's painful.
All right.
Wait, can I teamwork?
If you want to
Help
cause
teamwork?
Well, what do you want to do to help teamwork?
Well, I just shot his friend and came back with a smoking gun barrel.
Sure.
I can't take any dice on intimidate.
Okay. Well, whoever wants to roll it, I will say that anybody on the team who wants to say something intimidating can take a +8. If Vasily in particular wants to intimidate him, you can take a +10. Oh no, that's I can't math. It's a 6 for one, it's 8 for the other.
Would anyone else like to take it, or is Vasily doing it?
I'll come up to him and like give him a little slap on the cheek and be like, "All right, now we don't need to kill you, but we will if you try to run away and you don't do what we want. So do be a good boy and come along."
I think you might actually be comforting him.
You couldn't give
Especially
me.
because little slap on the cheek makes me think they're just patting him like, hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
being
think
very
it-
condescending.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
buddy.
think it was very patronizing. Go ahead and take a +6 to your intimidation roll. For your teammates, obvious weapons, imposing. Alright. Let's see what he's got here. I bet he can defend against this, right? Because security guards are known. Nope, not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. Alright, he'll just start to. Alright, but my name's James. Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever I want. I'll do whatever you want.
You'll do whatever we want.
That's good, James. Now walk with us. Tell me, do you have a family?
Yes.
And I'll start like guiding him down the hallway with a hand on his back.
Alright.
Listen, I'm open-minded, but I'm not into that kind of stuff. So if you want to do that, it's on your own time.
Now, James, we need your help. You have a key card to get through places here, yes? Open things up?
Yeah, and he kind of looks his eyes down. It's attached on one of those little like long pulley out things you have on a belt.
Good. And there's a key code that goes with that, isn't there, James?
And he'll nod.
Sometimes there's biometrics.
He'll shake his head no.
What's your key code, James?
He will give it to you. It is 8956 then 15.
Why, thank you, James. You've been so kind. Now,
Do we
did you shoot
dispatch
at
him
any of
now?
my friends here?
Did you what, sorry, Buckley?
Did you shoot at any of my friends here?
He'll say no.
I don't think you got the chance.
Good. Now, you understand that we can't let you be running around and talking to people right now. And I'll look clearly at Lopez. And we're not going to kill you because leaving bodies is messy and causes complications.
Lopez rolls
But we
his
are
eyes.
going to have to make it so that you can't follow us. You understand, right, James?
So you want me to take his legs, or?
And I'll just, like-
So as you guys are having this conversation, a grenade comes flying through that door and lands right there.
We're walking down the hallway, right?
Where's
I
that?
don't know. Are you looking down the hallway or are you standing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing a walk and talk down
Okay,
the hallway.
alright. As long as you're montaging down that way, you guys hear a grenade go off
Like that
behind
guard,
you.
like throws a grenade, like I got him.
I was worried that the rigger detonated a grenade remotely on him.
Ooh, why didn't I do that before? Okay, so you guys get back downstairs. You get to the top of the case where that coffin is still sitting at.
Lopez clocks the guard in the back of the head with the butt of his pistol.
Vlad will
Knock
stop
him out.
that until we've
No.
got the coffin open.
Okay.
Hacker, your locked door, please.
Okay, so you guys get to the stairs, and the guard starts going, no, 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 no.
Why not, James?
What's wrong?
Let me do a thing.
It smells pretty down there, James.
Oh no. I think I know what's going on, but my character doesn't.
Yeah.
I think I have my katana. I would have brought it.
Okay,
I
so you
would've
guys,
brought
you
it.
guys are at the top of the stairs. You're getting ready to head down, and the guard starts telling you, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that.
Why not, James? Tell us, James.
And then you just
You're-
see his eyes roll in the back of his head, and he passes out. And I need everyone to make body plus willpower tests.
Oh shit.
Except for Lopez, he's chemically sealed.
Our antidote patches are still in effect.
Your
correct?
antidote patches are still in effect. So body plus willpower plus, if you got a respirator or something, plus the antidote patch, whatever that was. Let's see what I got here.
Oh man, they should put that in the advertisements.
Hero Stun is fun. It's going to be 15p, or 17 in the case of Cam if she went down that far. Actually, no, we'll not say it's 15 because you guys open that door. We'll say it's only gonna be 10 because it's dispersing up through the hallway basically. Still enough to knock out your little buddy. He did not have nearly as good a rolls as you guys did.
Better hope his information was right, or I'm coming back and desecrating his body.
I mean, I have a stim patch. That's a lot easier.
That's fair. So Blackfeather manages to avoid it. Vasily, you're gonna take 3 more stun from the gas, and then Cam, do you want to edge that? You're gonna stick on 3.
Contemplating. Yeah. Yeah, I'll burn my last edge.
Yeah. All right. So you got
Not
12
burn,
because
spend.
yeah, you got 12
Yes,
because
utilize.
utilize your last edge. So.
Oh shit, I've got an edge left. Nah, I'm good.
Okay. So that'll be 7 total for Cam. So that'll be 5 stun for you, Cam. As the Blackfeather starts detoxing people. Actually, let me remember your guard. I totally gave him the wrong thing. He is better, more hardy than I thought he was. But he still passes out. Or at least he's not passed out, but he's essentially like Putty in Vasily's arms. He looks very woozy. Swallowing.
I'll throw him down the hallway so he can breathe cleaner air for a while.
Okay.
Take him with us until we have the thing open, just in case.
Took Nicoya.
Yeah, you took 5 stun. So you got 7 hits on 12p just because your weak immune system. So it'd be
Sorry, it was 12. I couldn't remember.
yeah, it was 12. I'm gonna consider that you guys started entering it and dissipated a little bit since it wasn't hermetically sealed anymore, so it would be a little less.
Ooh. I checked this guard's body to see if they have any like antidote patches.
He does not. No.
Fuck. I am hope mage is not weakling.
I think Blackfeather actually is doing the best of all of you. Black.
I think he means
Not
Dawn.
that mage.
Oh. If you take
I hope the mage isn't a weakling, he says, coughing up blood.
If you use more than one Kim patch on my runs, you gotta roll addiction, by the way, too, just in case somebody stim patched twice. But okay, you get to the bottom of the stairs, you go through there, you're in front of the tall coffin, you've got the key code in hand from the guard, you have the you have the key numbers, if you remember that, and you can put them into the top of the coffin if you want.
Bink.
I believe Vlad also asked Bishara to lock the door behind them.
Oh yeah, Roger, man, and he will lock the door.
Can you vent the gas out of here too?
Yeah, hold on.
Dawn would probably appreciate that.
Alright. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's gonna take a little while, but it's going now. And, you
All right.
hear these kind of big blowers come on, they're like sucking the gas out of the place.
It's replacing it with air, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna, the door's not hermetically sealed either, but no, he's not just trying to kill you. That's a good question, but no,
Detox too.
yeah.
Detox, basically, I need one net hit to eliminate secondary effects. So you are not disoriented, so you don't have a -2 on everything that you have
I
from
am
disorientation.
unconscious though.
I'll slap Cam with a stim patch.
Alright, you slap.
You doing okay on drain? You've been casting a lot of spells.
Oh yeah. My thing that I do has the drain code in it as well.
Yeah, so you slap Cam with some spells and or the stim patch. Cam, you're back awake after a minute. You've had this happen before. You're familiar how this is. So
Okay.
you've got essentially an hour before all that shit comes back. So you guys gotta move fast. So you gonna undo the thing. So
Yep.
you undo the
Beep, beep.
yeah, you do the beep boop beeps and scan the card, and the thing slides open, and then goes and kind of opens up to the side, and you see laying inside is
Nothing.
no.
Jasp.
There's actually an orc laying inside who has this horrific scarring on their face, and is just dressed in like a doctor's gown, right? Like those paper gowns almost.
I declare counterspelling. And then try to wake her up.
What are you gonna do to wake her up?
Well, I am not doctor, but I do have stim patches. So, first off, I am going to boost her body.
Okay.
Actually, that seems like a lot of work. So,
This is Dawn? I thought Dawn was a human.
You see an orc with a very scarred face. Female.
Shit, we got the wrong person.
Black hair.
I
That's
poke it in
weird.
the musculature. Does it feel like
are
an
they a
orc?
mage? Are they awakened?
They are awakened, yes. And when you look on the astral,
Oh
you
no.
when you look on the astral, you see all these spells quickened around them.
I'm gonna burn a common edge point, a common sense point, so Lopez knows what I know.
Do you have common sense? I asked for this earlier.
So I told
You
you,
do.
I have common sense. I totally spoke
Alright.
up. I totally
He
spoke
did
up.
tell you.
Alright,
absolutely
you
said
did.
it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Surprisingly, Lopez has common sense.
I probably would have used that when you were walking back into the gas. Alright, what's up, Lopez? You wanted to say something?
Oh,
Lopez.
sorry.
Yes.
Oh. They turned her into an orc. Is that right?
That could be
Yeah.
right. Definitely awakened. Definitely a mage. Definitely has lots of spells going on
Black
here.
hair, messed
Can
up
I-
face.
Can I
Just the
tell
right
if the
coffin.
spells are of the same aura as the person in the thing?
Yes. They have the
Alright.
same astral signature.
Great.
I hope it wasn't metagame because I used that common sense point.
No, you're
Sorry.
not fine. You see someone who looks like what probably was a human-looking orc, very very small tusks and very soft features for an orc. The face is just looking
Are
at.
there any toxins going through her body?
Yes, definitely. It looks like a heavy sedative.
All right. I will hit her with detox and a stim patch.
Okay. You hit her with stim patch and you see the sunlight. Hello.
Dawn,
Yes.
put this suit on. We're getting you out of jail. We need to go now.
And she's kind of like disoriented just a little bit, you know, like she hasn't seen the light in a long time. And she starts trying to lean up, and she seems very weak. One of you guys will have to kind of give her a hand to get her out of the thing. So like, I want to kill everyone in this place.
That is wonderful. I hope you don't mean us because we're here to help. Now, put this on. You're not going to like what comes next.
What
Yeah, do I have a
comes-
mirror that I can show her?
What comes next?
Next, our escape route is through the sewers. After we get you through there, we can deal with the rest of this.
Give me
If you
a
want, I can.
negotiation roll, Blackfeather.
Lopez will pop in and go, if you want, I can give you drugs.
No, thank you, darling.
Does bargaining apply?
Yes.
All right, and Cam, you are no longer increased reflexes.
Okay.
I always carry around a little bit of bliss to bribe hobos.
She does not look like a hobo.
Well, you know.
Alright, you get 2 hits over. You really expect me to go down there?
That's why we got you a dry suit, so that it wouldn't mess everything up.
Ugh. My hair is going to be awful.
I can fix your hair once we get out.
Thank you, darling. We'll trade secrets. And she like smiles and gives you like that a little like caress of the cheek with 2 of her fingers, and you feel that little bit of a tingle, and your eyebrows shape up just slightly.
Oh, she's a mind mage, isn't she? Fuck.
There's a reason I declared counterspell, like, just in case.
If you want to counterspell a makeover, you can. I don't even know what you roll to defend against makeover. But anyways, so your eyebrows perhaps don't change as you push the mana away, and she gets dressed in the suit that you provide her with, and it's like wait. Well, you want me to go down there and then come back out where?
Well, we have an extraction point, and then someone is going to pick you up. It's either that, or stay inside of a Cypress security jail, unconscious, in a box.
No, the hospitality is awful.
I hate to give you hard negotiations, but our option seems much less bad.
Don't worry, darling. We're going to pretend this didn't happen. And when I get to that, wherever we're going, if my people are picking me up, I'm going to have to wipe their memories. And that's going to be... and then probably sell them off to a different corporation. Let's go.
I don't think I want to go down the sewers anymore.
And I'll give her a little pick-me-up.
Oh, you're so sweet. She smiles. And she gets dressed. You guys can shimmy back down into the sewers.
Does anyone want to toss a grenade, or set a motion sensor grenade in our path, just so it may take some people a little bit longer?
I mean, I don't have any, but I would like to.
Pick your poison.
The stuff that's not actually poison.
Still only got pepper punch or flash. So
Flash.
all right. I hand one over.
What's the point? Why are you throwing a flashbang down the thing?
Oh, set a motion sensor in case people try to follow us in the sewers.
That's
just
not
to
what.
delay them a little.
That's not what motion sensor does.
Oh, well,
Motion
I
sensor.
don't know how grenades work.
Yeah, I can tell. So you start handing it over, and then it's like, that's not how that works. And Cam takes it back. Motion sensor basically turns it into an impact grenade.
All right.
Oh, Oh, because it detonates when it feels that it stops.
Yeah. So it has to move so far, and then when it comes to a sudden stop, it explodes. So it's not a proximity mine. So okay, so you guys start shimming back down the thing.
Once we're about 50 feet away,
Mhm.
Vlad wants to leave an active flash pack somewhere that, like, not in the water, secured to a wall or something,
Okay. So what's the flashback for?
in case they come down the sewers and try and shoot at us.
Oh, I gotcha. No, that's very clever. Excellent. Okay, let me do some rolls. That's a good one. I have definitely done that before. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good call. Because sure enough, after a while, you hear the sounds of what sounds like a drone crawler coming from the other end of the channel, and you hear some pew pew behind you, but the shots miss. As the flashback will reduce their dice pool to be very ineffective. So you keep going. And as you get to the end of the hallway, Dawn will very quickly summon a spirit. Actually, she'll pull up she's still got these. She'll pull up a bound spirit of man, and tell it, move us quickly, darling. We need to get out of here. And you guys will all get the movement power and start flying through this tunnel very quickly to the other end.
I'm gonna use my skimmers too, so I go twice as fast.
You go twice as fast? I might need you to do a roll because you may end up like.
I think like common sense.
I mean, that's like you're moving at like 100 meters.
Okay,
Nah,
you know
nah.
what? I think I'll just be happy with the magic speed.
No, it's all good. You guys can fly down the tunnel very quickly, having been concealed and whatnot. And the whole time, Dawn and the spirit are chit-chatting back and forth about how the spirit's pissed about this, and he's going to tell his friends. And Dawn says, "I don't care. I'm tired of listening to you, you worthless twat." And they are arguing about this, as the spirit does not
Right.
appreciate being summoned into a toxic area. All right, and you get to the other side. You pop out on the top. You're actually pretty far from where your extraction point is. What's everybody's movement speed, just so I get a better idea?
32 run.
Let's check
Yeah,
out.
same 32 run.
Let's check out the mage.
I can carry probably at least one of the slowest, maybe two.
I think maybe same. My lifting and carrying is 14.
Yeah, that's okay. Blackfeather and Dawn both can run at 12 meters, so that should be enough. You guys got a good head start to start. You guys definitely hear commotion coming from, back the way you came. They're like they don't have the sirens on because they don't want to scare people. But you can hear this. You can see the guards outside on like their segways, like moving around the
no.
perimeter.
Oh, segways.
Moving around
Where
the.
did we come out?
You guys came out at the other end of the tunnel near your cars, not too far away. So you are probably about 50 meters to your to the extraction point. So that's why I was just looking at how fast
will-
everyone can run.
Make the call.
Okay. You could have done that on your way out. You make the call, and a helicopter comes whirling in and lands. You see it land not too far away into a kind of big, empty, like what would probably be a parking lot of a strip mall far away. Then you guys can run to it and get inside. Dawn has literally, after she got out of the tunnel, just stripped off that nasty outfit covered in disgusting nonsense and just throws her hair back and just squeezes out all the stuff and throws it on the ground and then starts walking up. Casts a physical mask on herself so she looks human, more like the picture you see, and then starts walking up to the helicopter at almost a saunter after, you guys ran a certain amount, and then when she starts getting to the helicopter, she starts doing a cool walk. Like she is a boss, completely naked as a human. You see her kind of wiggle some of her fingers and muttering something under her breath. Blackfeather, you feel like the mana pull around you. And then the people who are on the helicopter are just kind of armed guards. They're with assault rifles and in full body gear, are just kind of staring off into space as she looks back at the four of you. Asks, Are you coming with us? Are you finding your own ride?
I'll jump in the heli.
Excellent.
You are not wipe our memory, okay?
Yes. Alright, I suppose that's fair. I owe you one for this.
And he'll go in.
Yeah, helicopter ride sounds nice.
Oh, you know, there was someone else in there I think I need to get on behalf of Louis. Would you guys mind going back sometime soon?
Possibly.
As long as you pay us.
Excellent. We'll discuss the arrangements for that.
So is she lying about wiping our memories?
Is she lying? Let's find out.
You forgot.
She seems to be telling the complete and honest truth. She takes a moment where she really seems to consider it, and then she kind of concedes, alright.
So, I'm sorry, I think I missed something. Was she an orc?
She was an orc when you got her out of the box. She now looks like a completely naked human sitting in a helicopter.
So okay. That's weird.
I mean, I do that all the time.
Alright, the helicopter
I will,
poof, 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 and starts to fly away.
alright.
And as you watch, as you guys see it start flying away, you see Dawn look out the side of the helicopter on the side where the prison's at, and anybody who's looking on the side just sees humans who are on the segways doing patrols around the building and who look like they are making just start to fall over as they like grab their chest or something and just start falling over off their segways. And she just goes, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and Blackfeather, you can, oh yeah. Actually, she's not being sneaky about it. All of you can feel the pull of mana around you. At Blackfeather, you can see combat spells are being cast basically. Like every time she goes, you, and like a combat spell is triggering off.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten in the helicopter.
Why you are do this?
I don't like them.
I don't blame you.
It's a fair point.
Okay.
Alright, and you guys get out. You will be flown to the Neonet headquarters.
Blackfeather, can you clean all this shit off of me?
Dawn says, oh, I have a helipad on top of my roof. I'll have them stop there. We can clean up first and then go get your money. Driver, and she yells at the pilot in like a headset and is like, take us to this location in Inglewood. And he starts to repeat back words. It sounds like he's going to say, I can't do that. I have orders. And then he just stops mid-sentence and he's like, Roger. And you guys turn toward Northern Bellevue.
Oh, fuck. I'm about to jump out of this helicopter.
The plane lands on top of this big, tall skyscraper, like beautiful penthouse building in Northern Bellevue in Inglewood. Dawn just jumps out of the helicopter, starts striding across the roof through the helipad, and says, if you're coming, we can get cleaned up in my place before we go downtown. And just starts to head off toward her apartment.
Vasily will follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I know she's a mind mage, but I usually would follow a naked woman into her apartment if she's inviting me in.
Alright.
So
You come in, there's this lovely, luxurious apartment that's well furnished. It's not luxurious, it's a high lifestyle apartment. It's well furnished, got all the amenities, it has a beautiful little garden out back with a beautiful statue of a lovely elf woman. It actually has a metal cyber arm for some reason on the statue. There's white furniture all inside the place, and you just see like the footsteps, of Dawn leaving behind, probably with some nasty stink to it because everybody is still dressed either in their outfits or covered in goo. And she's like, don't worry about that, my maid will take care of it. I need to take a bath. And she just opens the door to the bathroom, and inside it's this very large bathroom. There's candles and little bits of metals all hung up. Blackfeather, you would recognize this as being like a hermetic's lodge. And there's this massive pink, glittery-looking shoe that like a pump that is actually a bathtub, and she just starts turns on the water and it starts pouring into it, and then she very quickly slips in and begins to take a bath, and she'll say, you'll have to probably go maybe 1 or 2 at a time, whatever your preference, but there is a shower right there as well. And she points to like another corner of the bathroom where there is a shower.
Dibs, and nobody else jump in.
This
You'll
is,
die.
as I said, this is a big one room where there's a big shoe in the middle where she's clearly bathing. So if, I don't know what your, how modest you are, but you can go in the shower. But
right?
she's
Well,
you
I am
can
covered
shower.
in shit, so
Okay.
I'm
You,
just gonna go ahead and.
Lopez strips down and starts taking a shower. The rest of you are just standing in her living room.
Go wait till Lopez is done and then take a shower.
All right.
Yeah. What do I? Am I gonna black bag my suit?
You might as well, right? It's got.
Yeah. Does she have clothes for me?
Yeah. So after she gets done, she takes a very long bath. Probably the rest of you are done. You're looking around, deciding like what to change into. She starts pulling out like, hold on. I will get someone up here right away. And she puts in like a little calm and very quick. Like after you guys probably are hanging out in a towel in her living room for a while, she brings up like
just in a towel. With
yeah,
his stuff.
like a concierge style dude who's well dressed shows up. He's got these lovely different array of outfits that you guys can all try on and pick on. And she looks at like the shit stain stuff and she's like, just leave that there. I will have it cleaned. It's the least I can do. That is disgusting. Don't touch it. Rita, and she starts like yelling again for this person that's not there. She's like, oh, she must be home. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean she doesn't get to clean my apartment. I'll get my maid on it. Cannot believe this. Oh, I'm feeling so much better though. Thank you. Whew. So you guys can all clean up. You get dressed in these nice high fashion outfits. She's like, you can keep those if you find anything that fits. Nothing in that is less than 1,000, so keep it on hand.
Oh.
These outfits are one of a kind. They're last year's, but it should be good enough. And by the time she's done, she's dressed in a baby. Oh no, she's not. She's dressed in a black executive suit. She's got on. She would have lost all of that. She puts on a variety of jewelry and black pumps, and she's got her outfit on. And all this takes several hours. Like, oh, is everyone feeling better?
I probably had a nap and slept off some stuff.
Yeah, there was the couch you could have slept off. That anybody who was about to pass out could have gotten. taken
I'm
a nap.
adding clothes called last year's high fashion.
Yeah, clothes. So it's actually last year's fall collection of Armani outfits. Armani? Is that how you spell it? And you can add that. It's valued at 1,000 new yen. No armor or anything.
No,
can-
of course not.
Yeah, you can decide that. Oh, I just told you to spell Armani right. There's an E in there. Last year's fall collection.
Oh, I wrote Armani like Giorgio Armani.
Armante. That's how it is in Shadowrun. And you can decide what color it is and whatnot. Or Blackfeather can start changing the color for you if you don't like the color.
You red? Red. I love it.
So yes. Well, this is quite exciting. I would assume my boss sent you to get me, though I have no knowledge of that.
What's your boss's name?
You can call him Mr. Alder if you would like. I'll spell that in case you were keeping notes. Do you prefer to get into Neonet in the helicopter now, or would you rather I just get your money and pay you?
I personally have no preference one way or the other.
Who's the-
Well, okay. I will take care of this. Just one moment. And she starts pulling up AR feeds and is like, oh, good. They still paid me for the time that I was down there. I was worried about that. And then she'll start like, what accounts do you want this transferred to?
Just a cred stick would be fine for me, thank you.
You can put it all in mine.
Oh, God. Let me see if I've got cred sticks around here. Hold on. It's been a while since I've been a runner myself.
I am bring cred stick for myself.
do have one.
Yeah,
Conveniently.
Cam pulls one out.
Oh,
He hands her a gold one.
where did you have that hidden at? I don't really want to touch that. Hold on.
Is in backpack.
I'm sure it was. Jill, just 1 minute. She walks away and she comes back, and she's got a platinum cred stick, and it is loaded with your pay, which was what, 9,000 times 4 would have been 36,000 on it. You snip your cred stick. It's got a little bit of an odor to it.
We can take some time later to clean up all the stuff that smells like shit.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to leave it here, I'll have my maid do it. If you'd like to take it with you, I understand. I don't really have any... I mean, there's probably trash bags around here somewhere. I don't clean this place, but I think they're here.
Out of character, this is luxury lifestyle, right?
It's a high lifestyle. It's a high lifestyle if you paid twice as much for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's possibly in the same building that I'm in, just, on a higher floor.
I don't know. Where do you live at, sir? Are you in Inglewood?
I'm afraid that I am not.
Oh. Forrest does live 2 doors down.
Further
if
towards the
you-
coast.
If you know Forrest, he's a delightful gentleman.
I've heard of him. Can't say I've met him personally. He's been taking it easy as of late.
Oh, that's very a shame. He is old. It makes sense. Anywho, so I think we're done here, unless you need anything else from me. I would like to rest. It's been a while. Thank you again. It's been very nice having met you all.
Well, I would love to swap fashion tips with you in the future if you would be amenable to that.
I suppose it's been a few months since I've worked with Louis Runnels, but I think I owe you 1 or 2 on this one. Yes, absolutely. I do apologize to Yonker and Loxley and Sparkles for that one last time I saw them. That did not go well at all.
Are we adding her as a contact?
If you would like to stay in contact with me, I'll clean your gear and get it back to you. Absolutely.
I wouldn't want to forget about her.
Oh,
Huh?
sometimes I have use for you. Absolutely. Hey, okay.
Hi.
I am think this is good. I am like this suit.
Oh, I'm so happy. I like to keep things on hand, and I have a very good service for this.
It's very nice. It fits very well, and just a few alterations will get it back up to speed with the current fashions.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like I've been so out of touch with fashion over the last, however long it's been. I'm really feeling very fatigued. I think I will go take a nap now if you need nothing else.
Very well.
Yes,
It was lovely to make your acquaintance.
You as well. It's so sweet to meet all of you. I'm looking forward to working together in the near future. Yes? Beautiful people, all of you, darling. Alright, and you can leave Don's and head about your way. Anything else we need to do or you want to do after you leave?
Are there any bugs on these wonderful clothes she gave us?
Absolutely, they got tags all over them.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, how else
figured.
how else do you know they're in Monty's last year's collection?
Well, sure.
I'm going to go about removing those slowly, but going to go to Louis first in order to do that.
It's tragic. They're not going to be worth nearly as much now that you removed the tags. No one will know what you're wearing.
That's fine.
Let's see what else we got. Alright. Start popping tags, you can do that. They're They're only going to be estimated like $500 worth of clothing though after you pop the tags, because no one's gonna be able to know they're legit. It's like wearing knockoffs.
You know, I can buy my own off-the-shelf things. It's not that I don't trust someone who has the power to change what I think. It's that I don't trust people that have the power to change what I think. No one should have that power. It's terrible.
Alright, anything else we need to do here? If not, it'll be 5 karma. Dawn has been rescued and will come back onto the grid contacts as being available. She is no longer locked up by Cybersecurity Solutions. She is an 8-1 Hermetic Mage who is extremely loyal to corporate, and she works for Neonet. You guys all got 9,000 each. And I don't think there was any other expenses or anything. Oh, you had to pay. The only expense that your thing didn't cover was
1,800 Bashada.
Yeah.
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 And I can soak the cost of the stim and antidote patches that I used.
So if you guys want to split the cost of a shot, it'd be 450 each.
450.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. He was actually getting really unlucky with the host rolls. If he'd stayed in there too much longer, he would have got converged on.
So what was the total payout?
All right, so I'll just type it in chat. So you got 9,000 Nuyen each, minus 450 if you want to split the cost for Bashada. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Somebody do the math for that. You got 5 karma. Dawn is an 8-1 grid contact. And
What's
she's
your
a-
last name?
Donna is her old runner name. Otherwise, you can if you want her real name, it's Laura Chinchilla. Chinsila. That's what it actually is. I should pronounce that right. I should change it to
Thank you.
Chinchilla, so that's easier for me. Laura Chinsila. She is an 8-1. You got 5 karma. What else I get? You also got like 1,000 Nuyent in clothes of last year's Fall Armante collection. If you remove the tags or something for them, they're essentially dropping down to a value of about 500. So they look like a knockoff. And I think that is it for the rewards, unless I missed something.
So what happens to Cam?
Vasily, do you want my comm number now?
Yes, I am thinking maybe if we get vodka sometime.
Sounds good.
I'll get your. Yes, I will get you. Let me figure out Cam. Also, with you, Blackfeather, I need you to put a note to remind me to contact me in a month. 1 month.
What?
Exactly.
Contact you in a month.
Exactly 1 month. Set a reminder in 1 month. On August 9th, I want you to send me a message, and I'm going to tell you what happened to you.
Interesting.
Cam, you're going to start feeling a little ill from the sickness, so go ahead. What'd you get, 2 hits on your test?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me body plus willpower again. Let me do it. Start as a 5. Sorry, it did not start. Okay. 6. You're going to start feeling kind of chills and a fever. After having been in that the goo and whatnot. Go ahead and give me one more check at 7 dice, because I think these are extended tests. But if not, let me. I think you'll beat it though in the next roll, unless you do
Nope.
that. Okay. So for the next 3 days, Cam, you are going to be having chills and fever and feel very sick and nauseous from having been exposed to this toxic nastiness and goo, and then you will recover afterwards. It'll be very flu-like symptoms, but no long-term damage. So it'll just be like 3 days of downtime.
Did we get our dry clean stuff back?
You will eventually get your dry clean stuff back in 24 hours. It will all be at the Aelin Whale waiting. Actually, no. Anybody that took her as a contact, you will get it delivered to your house.
Huh, that's creepy. Also useful.
If you didn't take her as a contact, then it would be it'll be at the Aelin Whale. And you have all met Dawn. Alright, I'm gonna shut off the stream. Give me 1 second. Bye, stream.